All right, here we go. Recording started. Oh man, the people who are gonna the people who watch the recording are gonna miss the butt talk we had right before.
That's excellent because there has to be premium content for the live people.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's why they
There
need to
you
watch
go.
it live.
Show up on
Yeah.
time.
Hey guys,
Period.
you want to catch all the butt talk? Just you gotta watch it live.
All the butt stuff.
You also realize you can download the video direct off Twitch, right?
Yeah, it's just the quality suffers if you download
You
the
really
video.
can't get that.
Yeah, but you could
the
take the
crispness of
clip
the
and
word.
insert it.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like a blooper at the end.
yeah. I could do like a, I could do
There was
video
already
editing.
a GIF made of myself. I don't really need a second GIF.
It was hard to make it because I had to like, I feel like
This one.
I feel like there should have been an easier way to make it, and I just went like I used like
I
the
like that it was
screenshot.
hard.
Yeah. Anyway, welcome to another session of the North Star Pupils.
Thanks.
I am your GM, Professor Alex, and here joining me are our players, and we also have a new player with us. So if you guys can sort of introduce yourselves, reintroduce your characters, so that way our new player Riff knows about you guys, and then we can, go from there. How about it? Esper, do you want to go first?
I are Weaver. I had to look.
I do.
Male Owlin.
Yes.
I like practice your names, like the character names beforehand.
Oh, I'm sure that's hard knowing people as different names and having to switch to something else.
Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
Weaver is a dark colored, mostly black Owlin monk. And he just wears a poncho and no pants.
God, I didn't know he didn't wear pants.
I think I've said that before. I said he's Donald Duck in it.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you
that's true.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I next? I'm usually next.
I move cameras around, so I'm going from right to left. Gabo, you're up.
I play Veles Atlanticeth, your future majesty. I am a Triton from Atlantis because we're that clever. And my class is Barbarian because I don't have anger issues. I just don't really know how to deal with magic. And I am not the only Triton. Right now, I have my Tri-Twin.
Tri-Twin.
And you're next, so you can go. You can go, Nami, if you want to go.
So, I am Princess Ellen Atlanticeth. You're almost but not quite because of reasons, Your Majesty. I am his younger sister. I am a divine soul sorcerer because I have to fill in the gaps where His Majesty cannot. So, I just want to have a good time. The end.
Okay. And you want to go next, Katie?
The only thing I want to add.
Oh,
Sorry. Is
Go
we're
ahead.
identical twins.
Yes, we're identical twins, and we both look at the moment just extremely androgynous. So it's very hard to tell us apart. And we're blue and have fins and.
yeah. I'm putting the pictures on the screen in case just of every character, so that Riff can see them.
We're also incredibly fucking hot somehow. With our royal blood. We're one of
do you
those
guys
hot royals.
look the same as far as clothing? Your uniforms? I feel like you
Yeah.
guys had. Okay, they're the same.
Yeah, they're the same uniform. There's been no alterations made.
I'm also too much of a square to make any alterations to mine.
And I am too
No,
high to
it's
care.
like seriously.
Yeah, literally. And I am just too high to care.
And Katie, you want to go with
Hi,
yours?
Sorry, I was distracted by two preteens standing outside and screaming a song.
What?
Great.
That was
Yeah,
us.
they
Like,
are standing outside. Like, I'm pretty sure they're singing that song from Turning Red, the one from
Oh.
Four
Wait.
Town or whatever.
Yeah,
I
the
never
Four-Town
met
one.
nobody
Nobody
like you.
like you.
Have friends and I had buddies. Okay.
No, be real, Ale. How many times have you seen it? Huh?
I have
Be
seen it
real.
so
Be
many
real.
times because I
How
have
many
a
times?
I have a
Give me a
3-year-old
number.
daughter. Anyway, continue.
Okay, hi, I'm Chaotic Katie, also Katie, also Naja Doricos. I am what is my thing? I forget. What am I? Wow, the character
Have to
sheet
look at
changed and
every
I
time.
hate it. Why is it different? Oh, it's terrible.
this is weird. Something
I
changed.
don't.
Wait.
Yeah, the character sheet looks different and I don't like it.
Wait, did something happen to your character sheet?
It's completely different now.
Mine looks the same.
Oh, did it do? Because it was doing something weird when I was showing the character sheets.
Yeah, when you're showing them, it shows the bio and info rather than just the
Oh,
picture.
there it is. Okay, I
Yeah.
am a rogue Dampier half elf. I drink blood. I have a pet goose. His name is Laszlo. And he wears a little top hat and a straw hat, like a straw boater. And my best friend is Likos, and he is also super cute. He's another elf. I am tiny and mighty and with a lot of attitude.
All right.
Ready to slap a bitch.
I'm also the resident note taker.
Yes.
Yes, there's always
Thanks, Katie.
Yeah.
I want to mention, Katie, could you double check that I have 2 inspirations?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I actually wrote it down.
I want
Yeah.
this in record. Like, for the record, I have 2.
Yeah.
Gabo has inspiration
Wait.
point.
I'm freaking out. I tried to click the thing and it took me to Character Mancer.
Yeah.
I know that. Exit out of it and then go back. That's what happened to me too.
Yeah. So,
So-
I think it's
I did
because
find-
and we'll talk about it later. But yeah, I'll tell you why it's
Okay,
happening.
here we go. Yay, thanks.
All right. Anyway, continue, Nadia. Sorry.
No, I was done. I just wrote down that there's inspiration points ×2 for Gabo.
That's true.
All right.
I'm gonna need them today. I have a feeling.
Riff, do you want to introduce yourself and introduce your character before we begin?
Well, hi. My name's Rift, aka Claire, and for this I will be playing a character named Leani Lun. I think maybe when the character comes up, that might be the most appropriate time to talk about them. But yeah, I'm gonna play a undead, undying warlock. Original. So that's all I need to know for now.
All right. Awesome. Thank you. I should have done that instead. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
You're good, fam. You're good.
All right. So let's jump in. So last time, where we left off, some things happened in your first day of class. So let's just recap a little bit. You guys had, previous week you had your orientation. You wreaked havoc in the library, just essentially learning about the school in general, and also facing a mimic who came out of nowhere. And while doing all that, you met some friends, you went out drinking, you had like a fantastic, I think we had a tavern night that lasted 2 sessions, which I thought it was amazing. And then after that, you had your first day. During your first day, the first class you were taking was A for Ankhed, which is kind of like a magical creatures class, where you learn about what the different creatures and animals that plague this world that could potentially be dangerous, but as a magic user from Strixhaven, you need to learn how to deal with them in order to to be useful in Arcavian society. So anyway, you went to class. There you met Professor Veralda Lang, and she started teaching you guys about the Ankhed, which is like the first creature that you guys will be studying and analyzing for that class. But rather than her like just showing you a theory, just showing you like slides on a projector, she wanted to take you on a field trip. So she used transport via plants to go to the Arch Forest and show you one live. And that she did. You guys saw an Ankhed devouring a deer in a forest clearing. And after, you know, she sort of discussed some of the properties of the Ankhed, you guys were to head back. And as you were taking the portal heading back, Najat, you came in to the classroom first before the others. And then after you were coming in, you notice this other student pushing a part of your cohort back into the forest, back through the portal. The portal closed, leaving your friends behind. You confronted the assailant and, you know, gave her a piece of your mind. You had to be separated by the professor, and that's where the professor kind of noticed that she had students missing and then sprung into action.
Fuck that bitch.
Well, she pushed Rosie back, so she would have had to like push pretty low, right? Probably looked weird from here.
Yeah.
The fucking dick and a half. I'm a fucking killer, man. I'm gonna go for a throat.
Don't tell Rosie that.
I knew there were some words exchanged, and she had to separate you two. Anyway, while that was happening on that side in campus, this other group, the group that stayed behind was essentially trying to get their bearings, trying to figure out, all right, what do we do? And that's where we left off. You guys were in the forest, and I'm gonna pick up with the group in the forest first, and then go back to Naja, if that's okay.
So we're basically in the forest, and it's just us, and the teacher's gone, and everyone's gone, right?
Yeah,
they sent us a message.
So yeah, they sent you. The teacher sent you a message to like sit tight. She's gonna get help to try to get the portal back open to bring you guys back. But in the meantime, avoid the Ankhed, and if you see any movement, head to the ruins, because the ruins are supposed to be safe.
Okay, so
Hey guys,
and it's just gonna be like, guys.
how many points do you think our class would get if we killed that Ankhed?
And then so let me show you the people who are with you. I should put their.
Oh yeah, we got not just us, right?
Yeah, it's not just you guys. Let me.
Yeah, at least Rosie.
Right.
So you got Xanther Bowen. I think I gave you guys those handouts. Liko.
Xanther.
Sorry, Liko Vegas. Likos. I said it right this time, and I'm proud of myself. And
I imagine Likos as the owl from the Tootsie Roll commercial.
Tootsie Pop.
Tootsie Pop, yes. Not
Yeah.
Tootsie Roll. Tootsie Roll is what's inside.
And so it's Likos, Rosie, and Xanther who are with you guys at this point. And I think everybody has the handout. Claire, do you have the handout?
I do.
All right.
Ellen is just gonna look around and go like, "Are you really thinking about doing work right now? This is a gift!" And from somewhere, she produces a pipe with some weed and sits crisscross applesauce and starts smoking. Takes a hint, just lays on the floor and goes like, "This is a gift. Please just take the gift. Someone will come for us. Just enjoy the moment."
I'm up in the trees with Rosie.
Yeah, Rosie's like a little nervous because you have her like.
Well, I brought her up for safety. If anyone else wants to come up here, I'll give you a lift up here.
Yeah.
Well, I'll try to give you a lift up here. We'll see what happens, but
Yeah. Oh, and sorry, I forgot. You also have Luxaven. So Luxaven is the other PC who couldn't join us tonight. But Claire, just so you can see who this person is. It's on the.
Cutest little Owlin ever.
They were knocked unconscious during like the teleportation.
Oh no! It's Xanther just likes to hang out with Luxaven, so it's like a little tiny owl. So they're just hanging out in the corner somewhere, like just Just
best
trying to.
bud.
They're best buds. Yeah.
Mhm.
But anyway, if you are interested in seeing the character art, is on the players tab. Anyway, continue. Whoever is
Oh.
talking.
I'm still spread eagling on the grass, enjoying my day.
Yeah. Does anyone else want to? If anyone else wants to come up here, I'll try to give you a lift.
I
If anyone
think
else will feel safer.
I look around me. Like, I think we're good. I do better on the ground. I actually do best in water. There's no water around here. But you seem to have a better vantage point. Do you see the ruins? We might as well just start heading to the ruins.
Well,
Trish,
yeah, let me look around and see what I can see. First, I want to fly up through the treetops and get like a really big vantage of the forest we're in and see if there's anything that pokes out geographically if we're next to an ocean, if I can see the school.
Yeah. Roll me. I want to say roll me a perception check. See how far you can see. So yeah, you fly up a little bit higher from the treetops just to kind of get your bearings of the area, and you can see campus. Like, at least you see the archway, the big arch that's on the biblioplex, but it's like very far away. Like,
Okay.
I want to say, like, it looks like a toy archway, which, with how far it is, like, you are very
Like
far
hundreds
from
and hundreds of miles.
Yeah, you are very far from campus.
It's probably not like a day trek if I were to fly like straight there.
Yeah, you can see you can sort of see the torches from there, like twinkling, but it's pretty far from campus, and it's just forests as far as you can see.
Cool. And then like ruins aren't popping out anywhere or anything like that.
You see this big tree. It's almost as tall as like a decent, like almost as tall as a mountain that's right near your vicinity. That's kind of covering a little bit your view. So even though you're on top of the treetops, you can see this tree, and on like right a little bit underneath it, you see like an arch kind of floating.
Okay.
Near the
so
roots.
That probably should be our destination. I'll go back and just tell them school's really far off that way. I don't think it would be a difficult trek and probably better just to stay put if we're going to do that. And there's this big ass tree over here that looks like probably the ruins that they were talking about. So, I mean, we could stay put, but I don't know if this Ankeg thing is going to come out at us.
And as you're saying that, Lycos is kind of like overlooking just above the clearing. Like, there's some rocks, and he's overlooking above the clearing, just keeping an eye out. And he's like, well, if that thing comes out, say we just kill it. We can get those points for our class, and also it'll be a very, very nice trophy.
I mean, if it attacks us, we're probably going to have to fight back anyway, but I don't know about going after it without being provoked. I mean, unless everyone else is into that idea.
Definitely not into that. They look pretty mean, but I mean, not to offend anyone here, but it seems like I might be the only one that might be able to withstand a hit from that thing.
Yeah, I don't intend on getting hit by it.
So how about we just go to the ruin? The way it sounded was that if anything happens, which something will happen, we should head to the ruins.
Is it at that how do you say at that point, Santher, interjects, and he's like, "Well, I mean, somebody has to stay near the portal just to make sure that if the teachers come back for us, we're here."
But they told us to go to the ruins, so if they don't see us here, they know.
We could leave a note.
Yeah, or we can. I don't mind. Luxman and I can hang out in the trees here.
Or if anyone didn't reply to that message yet, maybe they still can.
That's true.
No.
Who got that message?
I'm sorry, I actually probably wouldn't know how magic works that well.
Oh yeah, like you're talking about the reply that you gave them.
Yeah, this is completely out
Oh,
of
so
character.
yeah, that would be
Yeah,
that would be out of
sorry.
character. No, that's metagame, but it's fine.
Yeah.
So San's like, well, I would love to go to the ruins with you, but I feel like maybe one of us should stay, just to make sure that if the portal opens, they know where to find us.
Well, if we can make it to the ruins, I feel I could safely fly back here and wait for someone, potentially. I'm not too worried about, it looks like those things burrow underground, so maybe they can pop up. So being able to get back here without touching the floor, I'd probably be fine.
Could I do a survival check to see the surroundings and kind of get a sense of how safe it is here?
Yes, do it.
Please let me be good at survival. I'm gonna use my inspiration, number 1.
Hey, use it.
I thought you could only have one inspiration.
I gave him
You
2
can,
because
but
he's
if you're
Bending
sacrificing.
the rules
I gave him. I'm
yeah.
bending the rules because he's sacrificing RuPaul's Drag Race to play with us,
Oh, okay.
and I feel
I
like I
get
should.
it, I get it.
I wasn't.
I thought you were, and that's why I gave you the inspiration. I was like, oh man.
No, you gave me the inspiration because I was so amazing at the reaction that I did to Nadja kicking the shit out of that girl.
Yeah, that's
really
true.
should be my inspiration if we think about it.
I'm still using this one inspiration. I'm just saying that.
All right.
Also,
We've
my
established
cat
that.
just changed my light with his little foot.
All right. So you see that you could probably like if you feel like based on what you saw from the Ankeg and just in general, you could probably go if you needed to reach safety for something moving, you'd probably go up the trees the way like if Weaver can help you or Luxvin can help you. You feel like you could reach safety that way.
I don't think Luxavin can help anyone.
I don't think Luxavin can help me. I think I can climb
You
this
don't know.
shit
He's a strong
myself.
boy.
Maybe he could help me help someone.
He has a -2 or a -1 in strength.
So do I.
Yeah. Anyway, you also see you do see kind of like where the Ankeg was. You do see like a carriage that's kind of been like overturned. There's maybe some provisions around there that you could probably.
Okay, school. I am getting a feeling here. I'm doing this thing that instead of saying peeps, I'm gonna say school because school of fish. Sorry. I know Ellen is hating it.
I am
But-
not. I am very pro world building, okay? I am enjoying this.
That is the most dad jokiest thing I've ever heard a young person say.
Oh, thank you. You think I'm young. You think I'm younger than Ali. That is so sweet.
We're the same.
Oh, I meant your character, not
Oh,
you.
God.
Oh, okay, good. So, okay, hear me out, school.
I can't. I stopped actively listening since I'm the only one that can take a hit.
Well, you took plenty of hits. Here's the thing. That thing is gonna come back. So if we stay here, it seems like we will have to go to the trees. Looking at my sister here, I don't think she'll be able to stay there for long. So how about we
Not
just really
listening.
try to go to the ruins in a place that she can keep blazing it up and we can, I don't know, it just seems like if we have a little bit of concrete below us, it might help us with these things.
All right. Ellen, roll me a perception check.
Yay! I'm on the flow. I am spread eagling. I feel them vibrations. You said perception?
Yeah.
It's such a good vibration.
You can't believe you feel the vibrations of a certain presence starting to
Good
join
vibrations.
like you feel like somebody, like you feel something like coming from the trees a little bit north of you guys. Like you kind of hear like a twig kind of like, breaking, like you hear some movement.
You just hear Ellen go, I'm gonna have to sober up, aren't I?
And then as you're kind of saying that, Leani, describe how you join this clearing where you see all these students.
Okay, so I think the most important thing is that Leani doesn't really see these people. I think she's caught up in her own world. She has a massive fucking hangover. So she's like stumbling around like in the bush, and then like you hear like that twig snap, and then you hear like some groans of like, and then like as like the bush comes out, you see that there is a woman with like glowing like orange eyes. Her skin is completely gray. Has very fine, delicate features, except for the fact that there is one portion of like her upper cheek that is completely exposed, where you can see the teeth that are open up at that point, along with like bits of flesh that are missing. She has like a thick choker with like an orange swirling rune that with a key below it, that every time that she talks it glows in various different tapestries of color. Below her she has from like her neck down to her feet is like a completely black like bodysuit that would be used for like that could be used for a variety of things, but more for like the clubbing variety and things like that, and which in some cases would not be appropriate really for school grounds. However, the fact that there is a kind of a hood that is kind of clasped over it, that has kind of like the colors of green and black with a little bit of golden embroidery that just barely make it like possible to get away with like the very flexible like dress code that the school has. And as she is kind of walking out, you can just see she's like, God damn it, I have like the worst fucking headache. Oh.
Ellen is still kind of on the floor, so she's seeing you from the floor, and she's gonna extend an arm towards you and go, oh my god, same!
Oh my, were you at the crawling pub too? That was like crazy, you know?
Oh, I was! Oh my
You
god!
were?
Yes!
Holy
This
shit.
is canon.
That was like fucking crazy last night. Like
I
I
know,
got invited out by like some journey mages. It was like
want-
fire. Like
wanna
literally
hit?
fire though. There was like fire everywhere. I think like a table burned down. A guy's like face like half burned off, but like honestly, I think it's kind of doing him like some favors.
She's out
But-
here genuinely thinking that shit might have been her. And just like, shifty ice, shifty ice, shifty ice. And she just goes, yo, you wanna hit?
No. I'm sorry. I mostly do death sticks personally, you know? But
Okay.
yeah. Wait.
And I try to keep it hippy dippy, loosey goosey.
Oh, no, you see, I'm trying to go for more of like that like underground type of vibes, you know what I'm saying? But like yeah. You seem cool. What's your name?
Oh my god, I'm Ellen.
Ellen, cool. Leani, dead but not dead inside. So nice to meet you.
I wish I could say the same about the dead inside bit. Nice to meet you too.
Oh, so it's like the opposite thing. Holy, oh, the
Oh
light.
my
Oh, fuck.
God.
Oh, it's too much light. Alright, so like, fuck, where's the crawling pub then? Like,
I don't
I
know
know
where
that's
we
like kind of
are.
like its thing where like it moves around. Wait.
I have no idea where we are right now, honestly.
Oh. Shit.
I have no idea.
Oh.
You can chill with us though. Some people are gonna pick us up, and then maybe we can get a clue.
Wait. When, like, oh God, when are we gonna get like picked up and fuck? Cause like I have a very, very important event that I cannot miss tonight.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Is there gonna be another rager?
Well, okay, it's a mixer with like Silver Quill, and I really think like, especially after orientation, like, all right. So wait, how did you get? Like, did you all of you guys come here from like the crawling pub, or was there like another reason? Or
No,
Yeah,
I
roll
think
a
she's high.
perception.
I think we have no idea what the crawling pub is, but it sounds awesome from the one
Oh.
thing you said about it.
Yeah. So like,
You don't know
crawling
my
pub,
life.
it
Maybe
was
I went.
okay. It was okay. So it was like fucking crazy. So like,
Maybe.
there was like orientation, and of course I skipped it because it was like, oh, things you need to
They
know
just
about
talked,
school.
and well, you got some gifts, but
I didn't fucking go because like I got invited by some third years, and they were like, "Hey, what's up, girl? Like, you want to go to like the crawling pub?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah! Like, fuck school. I hate it." So then like, so like I missed that shit, and I went out to like this thing. It's called the crawling pub. It's like a pub, but it's got like lakes and stuff, and it's way outside of like campus because like it doesn't have like away from rules and regulations. That's why it's constantly moving because to avoid like campus police and all of that. So it was cool. I did there. I got like so fucked up. It was like crazy. But I think last thing I remember, because like the pub is always moving, I was like on the balcony and I was just like I was just really feeling myself, and then like I think I tripped or something like that, or that was after the second explosion with the yeah, that was when the fourth year got turned inside out. Anyway, it was fucking wild. So like, yeah, so like they became like a corpse bomb or something like that. I'm sure they're fine. And I like fell, and then I like blacked out, and then it was light, and I'm like, fuck, I don't know where I am. Like, I think I was supposed to do something today, but it was like after orientation.
So you're saying that things exploded and people died, and I missed it?
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you don't know what the crawling pub is, like amateur shit. Come on, guys. Like, keep up,
at that point, Santher interjects, and he's like, "So, yeah, she's right about the crawling pub. It's kind of like a legendary pub that goes around. I can tell you more about it, guys. It's a different scene. I didn't think you guys would be interested in it.
I'm extremely confused right now. I don't need answers. I'm very intrigued, but I still don't need answers right now.
Okay, so if you guys weren't like, I have. Oh, fuck. Hold on. All right.
Who are you again?
I'm Leani, dead but not dead inside. Nice to meet you. Wait. So if you guys weren't at the crawling pub,
Okay. Sorry,
like,
I
why
have
are
to
you
interrupt
out?
this.
Yeah.
You need to roll a d4.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh
Because they're
yeah.
twins, so you're like, well, no, because she was talking to Ellen first, so
they're
Actually-
stationary on the floor.
They're stationary.
Yeah, Ellen's pretty
Evelyn is
stationary.
Evelyn is like on the floor, like lying
Yeah.
down.
Yeah,
I
so
am still
they can get away with
spread eagling it.
she can get away without doing the
Yeah.
roll this
She
time.
can, but I want to know if she feels like she's seeing double or not. Like, would you think you would be seeing double at this
Oh,
point?
I think Leani is just like when she's talking, she's just like talking to like the mass of people. She's not addressing.
Okay.
people
Then never
specifically.
mind.
Yeah. Like she's just like here, mentally.
All right. So Veles,
Yes.
I'm gonna let you finish your part of the scene, and then I'm gonna jump into Nadia pretty soon. So I just wanted to let you know.
Kanye.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, Kanye, thank you for that.
So like wait, if you're not like if you don't know about the crawling pup, then like why the fuck are you out here?
we
Oh,
just
we
got
were-
out of class and we got left behind, and we're trying to fight this
Wait,
shit.
I don't want to hear anymore.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
Class?
orientation was weeks ago.
Yeah, I didn't.
It was
do
a week
that.
ago. It
Like,
was a week ago.
I didn't do any of that. Like I don't class. Yeah, I don't like.
I just
go to
wanted.
classes. I'm like here, but I'm like not in.
Oh, okay. Oh, it was part of the character. Okay, sorry. I didn't. Imagine that was Rosie saying like, "Wait, no, wasn't it a few days ago?" And you were trying to mess with her.
Yes, I was trying to make her think that she was knocked out for a week.
Like yeah, I don't like I'm enrolled in the school, but like I'm not going to school. You know what I mean?
I am very
I don't
perplexed
understand.
by this.
Same.
Ellen just grabs Veles and just goes, "Why can't we do that?"
That's not what we're here for.
Why even enroll?
Oh, I mean, like, cause my parents, cause I had like, okay, I gotta be honest with you, I had like a pretty like standard childhood, you know, like, my parents gave me everything I ever wanted. I had like every single luxury imaginable.
Yeah, that tracks.
And then
that
like,
tracks.
That's
yeah,
standard.
yeah,
That's
standard.
pretty
Yeah,
standard.
100%.
Sounds standard to
Yeah,
us.
all
Yeah,
my
yeah.
friends,
I'll believe
that
it,
happened to
yeah.
all my
Oh, I
friends.
forgot to
like-
mention, we're royalty. I'm a princess and he's a prince.
Oh, cool. I'm like a noble lady or something like that from like the Lund family. But like, yeah, so like, you know, pretty standard. And then
Yeah,
like,
standard.
my throat got cut open after like a failed political attempt, and then I got thrown in the river for like 4 days. And then my parents were like, "Oh no, our daughter is dead. She's broken. What are we gonna do?" And then like they called upon like some archlich or something like that. I think his name is like Draco Morris or something like that. And then they're like, your daughter has a limited time on this earth, and they're like, oh, you're gonna use that time to study so you can get your body back and like not be dying. And I'm like,
Don't we all?
I mean, that's what they want me to do, but like, you know, it's my body. I can do what I want with it. And it's like, if I'm gonna like decompose into dust, that's like none of their fucking business.
Exactly. If it ain't broke, why fix it?
Well, okay. It's very slowly breaking, but like it's chill. It's chill. It's all good.
All right. Yeah, go ahead, and then we'll go off to Naja.
No, let's just stop it exactly at the eye.
Okay. All right. So while you guys are just having this interaction with this new person that just joined the fray, Naja is trying to figure out,
Ready to kill a bitch.
yeah, what she's gonna do. And let me switch scenes here. All right, so
If
you're
you
back.
switch scenes, are you gonna switch scenes for us too, or are we staying in the same map?
No, we're staying in the same area. Are you seeing what I'm seeing, right? You're seeing the new scene?
No, not on mine.
You're
Oh, wait,
still
no.
in the forest.
No, I see
No,
the
I
classroom.
am. I am.
Yeah.
You see the classroom?
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so yeah, you're back in the classroom. You know, this interaction happened where you saw crap, I need to get her hand out. You saw this person, which I keep forgetting her name. But
I
will
forgot
get-
her name, but I thought she would have been a great ally, and I'm just very disappointed. Extremely
Mhm.
disappointed at her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because she's from the she
Bro Delang? Is that what you're talking about?
Tilana.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Professor.
Tricks, chick that I'm gonna be seeing all the time because I'm in Quandrix.
Yeah. So anyway, you're back in the classroom. You know, your pulse is racing. You're pretty upset because you saw Tilana pushing Rosie back into the portal and just essentially closing it, leaving behind your friends. You try to confront her. The professor kind of stopped, you know, separated you guys, and she kind of left, and so did Tilana and crew, and you're kind of just in the classroom trying to figure out what to do next. What do you do?
Right. So I'll probably look the professor up and down and go, well, are you going to get them or not? They're stuck in a forest that you apparently think that none of us can handle by ourselves. So, what are you going to do about it?
I have already messaged a fellow colleague, and they will be here momentarily.
Great.
Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna look for them myself because she seems a little bit annoyed.
No, I would like you to stay here because I want to know why you sent the student away who caused the problem. Why is she just gone?
All right, I understand you're upset, and if this student actually did that, then yeah, they will be punished. But I didn't see anything, and you were about to fight with a dagger on school grounds. Like, I was trying to save you from...
I didn't have my dagger out at all. What are you talking about?
I saw it. I saw you reaching for it.
I wasn't reaching for my dagger. I was reaching for her throat with my hands.
Of course. Let's go with that. But...
She's the one who had her hand on her spell book.
Yes, that was the other thing. Like, if you're gonna sling spells at each other, then you should...
I don't use spells.
Well, how about this?
Oh,
I know...
God. You are the most incompetent person I've ever met.
I
How
know...
did you get tired?
I'm gonna take that personally, because you are very upset. But I can help you if you would just listen.
Fine.
And then, by the way, this is Veralda Lang, in case people don't know.
That was cool as shit until she became useless #1.
So she, let me pull up her handout. So she is the professor of magical creatures, essentially. So she's, she kind of, breathes in, breathes out, and tries to, to just ignore that the past few seconds just happened. And she's like, look, we'll get your friends out momentarily. I already sent them a message. If they follow the instructions as I've told them, they'll survive. But I already called Will to come over to help me out with the snarl to try to open up the portal. In the meantime, I suggest you think about how to get even with this person. I'm not suggesting anything illegal. I'm suggesting a duel.
Request. A duel.
Yes, those are
With
actually
a magic
allowed.
Wielder.
I
What
can.
on earth would I do with a magic wielder?
You would be surprised at how many
God.
people here are not magic wielders, and they still participate in
What I
duels.
do to solve problems? I call my father. Why don't I just do that? Since he, funds about 90% of this fucking school.
I mean, you can do what you want. If it was me, I would definitely throttle the bitch. But that's, I'm...
Well, can I, insight check that? The fuck is that about?
Yeah, you can insight check that.
That is next level weird for a professor to say to a student.
Yeah.
As a professor, wouldn't say that shit.
Remember, she's like wait, you were gonna roll, yeah.
I just want to mention that as a professor...
No,
I
not a
have
perception, insight. You said you were gonna do insight?
Insight.
Sorry.
It would have been the same thing. Same wisdom roll.
Yeah.
But as a professor, I've told the student before, when someone's being a shit, that they can do whatever they want to that person, but if it's too much, I'm gonna stop it, but please do. So that doesn't seem very out of character to me.
And also, she's kind of like I don't
like her. I don't like her.
This world's Hagrid, essentially. But yeah, anyway.
Oh lord. See? Do I have to roll again, or can I keep these rolls?
No,
It
you
would've
can
been
keep
the
them.
same score.
You can keep them.
Okay. Yeah.
So she seems she seems like very like she seems annoyed as well as you are, but not at you. Like she seems like she's just annoyed at the situation. So like you can feel that she shares your sentiment of being in.
I huff. Go fine. Who do I talk to in the administration until I can get in touch with my father?
You can just send them a letter, or I don't know how you communicate with your father, but
talk to people who work here in person. I'm not writing a letter that takes 9 to 10 business days to owl itself into someone's fucking hands.
I guess you could talk to
Raven or whatever the fuck bird you do.
I guess you could talk to the student liaison officer.
Great. How about I leave your name out of it if you docked that particular class 20 points right now?
I can't really dock points, but
you can only give points. You can't take them away. What's the fucking point then?
Yeah, I can only give points. Exactly. But I can send them
So no one
if
gets
you find
punished for anything.
if you find some evidence that they did what they did, another corroborating voice.
I want 100 points for it.
I'll give you
for doing your job for you.
I'll do you one better. I'll put the student in the detention bog if you do this. If you find some evidence.
2 weeks detention bog.
Can't do 2 weeks. It's 1 week, like, maximum. But I can definitely pull for the maximum.
1 week and 100 points.
1 week and 20 points.
No.
You're hard to bargain with.
Doing your job for you.
I'm still doing my job. Somebody's gonna come by and help me.
You're not gonna do the
the
investigation part. You're gonna make me do it.
You want you have some beef with the student? It's your beef, not mine.
No,
I'm annoyed at this student, but it's your beef.
Simply justice. Which you should want me to enact. Get? I don't know.
I
Pick
can
a
still
fucking
get
verb.
it. I can still get it. It's this.
I
I'm
want
trying
my
to be
points,
better.
and
I'm
I
trying to
want
be.
my detention bog.
All right. Get your proof, and you'll get your points.
Is there like a full classroom around you guys during that interaction?
No, there's
No.
actually roll me a perception check. Not you, Weaver. Nadja.
Me?
Just want to see if you're aware of something.
9. This bitch don't know shit.
So
I would say I got the professor to agree to detention bog for 1 week and 100 points for me.
no, 20 points. I thought I misunderstood then. She thought it was 20 points. She thought you budged on the negotiation.
It's okay. I'll threaten her job. It's fine.
So she starts. She's like, "All right, I'm gonna go and see if I'm gonna wait outside for Will, and I'll leave you here. I don't know why this other student's staying behind, but not really my part." And then you kind of like she points and you kind of move around, and you see this student. It's the same half orc you saw back at the bar. Let me pull him up. I think I showed you the handout for him. Sorry. Adam, where are ya? NPCs.
Urzmatok?
Yeah, that's the one. You're supposed to have him.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'll pull him up so everybody can see. So you see Urzmatok. Well, you don't know his name, but because you see it from the handout. But you see this half orc, kind of just looking around and just staying there, and just he seems like he's intrigued, like inquisitive, and just staring at you, at the professor. But the professor really like knowing that this student was there and she was saying all those things, like now you know for a fact she doesn't give a fuck like about, well, you know, like if what other students think of her. So anyway, she starts leaving and goes to
live your life as a teacher.
She goes outside and waits for Will, and you know, Urzmatak is just there, kind of like looking at you.
Do you like the view? What are you looking at?
I'm just curious. I think I can help you get to your friends faster.
Insight check.
Roll one.
That's suspicious. I don't know about y'all, but that's suspicious.
It's extra sauce because he said, roll it.
Yeah. I don't like when Alex just lets me do stuff.
I just want to advocate for Naja right now, and
Yeah.
Would I
really
have-
think that second inspiration should have gone to Naja.
If you want to give her a second inspiration, you want to give your
I'm not
inspiration?
giving her anything. I think she rightfully earned it, and not me.
Okay. So you're not
I'm
transferring.
not transferring anything. I'm telling you that you were wrong about who got inspiration.
Okay. So you want to give it back to her.
Give out another one.
Man, you guys are trying to get all the inspirations from me.
I want
Being
inspiration
ruthless
too.
tonight.
Yeah.
Being
Spicy tonight.
ruthless.
You know, let's
Ruthless tonight.
piece
I'm
of
on
advice. Let's save the inspirations for later. Just saying.
Like the teachers are free. They're out of their
Oh.
cage and they
I mean,
wilding out.
the teachers are free.
They're wilding out.
Freedom.
So anyway, he looks very confident in what he's saying. At the very least.
Right. And what exactly would you do for me?
I think I could do the same spell the professor did. I've read about it.
As a first
I know the
year.
theory. I know the theory. I can try. She used the snarl's power to activate the transfer via plants. I could try to get
Right.
it going.
But your first year, right?
I have some experience with magic already. I dabbled. I'm
I
just.
walk really close to him and I run my hand along his face to feel how old he feels.
Like
And I get really close.
when you
really
get close.
fast.
He stands back. Easy. And then you can't really, because remember you got to taste to get
I know.
to activate the
know.
quirk. But like you kind of like notice like his features. He seems a little older than most of the students around. Most of the half orcs you've seen.
Luma, are we?
I just like to keep to myself, and I was told that I would find some information I need in this school, and I decided to go here. It's very interesting. I've never hung out with so many young people before, but I guess it is what you have to do to learn.
How old are you?
Pretty old. I forgot like how old can half orcs get, but I would say like middle age. He's in the middle age.
Okay. Well, you're definitely not dating material. Well,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. It's just like, what was
let him react to
that?
that. Let him react to that. Yeah,
No,
let him react to
he
that.
doesn't react to that, but me as the DM, I'm like, hold on.
Well, I mean, not just like 20 years old. If he's middle aged, that's not.
Middle-aged people can get it sometimes, I guess.
Yeah, but
it's not
they
based on
shouldn't.
age.
They shouldn't.
Okay, you know,
As
I'm not
a
even
queer
gonna touch
person-
that.
As a queer person, I want to say that anyone can get it.
Yeah.
As long as they are legal.
Yeah,
No.
True.
Very important thing.
very
to
important to mention.
Oh my
Alright.
god. Okay.
So, yeah, go back to role playing. You muted, like you're muted. I don't
no,
know.
I'm thinking.
oh,
I'm
you're thinking.
I'm
Wow,
sorry.
it
my
looked like
brain
you were
is-
talking for a moment. I was like,
I was like trying to think of what to
Oh.
say. I lost my thought. Oh, my thought came back. Okay. No, I lost my accent. Oh shit. My candy kicked in. Hold a second.
you're fine. If you need a moment, I can always break
Thinking
back to the other scene. And
How did I just sound British, right?
What?
Right.
Just think of what we do in the shadows.
Well, I guess you could help me if you're really that much more proficient than the rest of us. Are you a druid?
I am. I like I said, I dabble. I mostly keep to plants, and you know, I like to. I've seen you around in the dorms, in the North Star dorms. I mostly hang out in the gardens.
Oh, I hang out there too.
I have seen you, and yeah,
I'm not
it's
very observant. I'm usually chasing the fucking goose around.
yeah. That goose is a very. He eats my plants. Like he hangs around my plants a lot. I can just make sure you
Oh,
don't.
He's not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
You should give him a telling off.
Will do. I now that I know, I will make sure to do that. But anyway, let's focus.
He knows better. He knows the sacredness of plants. You're not supposed to fuck with them. It's rude.
I can try to open the portal using the snarl. I haven't used the snarl before. I don't know how it will turn out, but but I think it would
you
work.
Open it. Can you go through it?
I don't know if I could go through it, but we could try.
Okay.
I
Do I?
Go ahead.
I don't. This isn't a perception check. I don't know what this would be. Do I feel like I can trust this guy? Like he's.
That's up to you. That's a new check. New check.
Oh no. Nadja's really suspicious of everybody. I don't know that she'd do this, but she's really worried about Lycos. Right. This is the weirdest thing I've ever asked somebody. Can I lick the back of your hand? I won't
think-
bite you. I absolutely promise.
Okay. It's definitely up there with one of the weirdest requests I've had to. And then he kind of holds the hand.
And I just lick the back
Yeah.
of his hand, like really small, but it's a good lick.
All right. So you're in the garden in the North Star dormitories as you run through his memories. He's mixing some potions. You see he's very interested in this chemistry set that he's working in the gardens and over there. And he's just kind of like observant of you. Like he's looking at you during this like
Okay.
when you pass around with so like he's clearly focused at you at that moment in time, and then you come back.
From his perspective, though, wouldn't I be able to tell how he felt about that?
No, you can see the memory but not the feeling.
Okay. Well, I only get the feeling if I bite him. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you haven't lied to me though thus far, so go. Thank you, and go ahead.
I would like to ask for a favor before I do this. I saw you talking.
The other shoe drops. Yes.
Yes, of course. I mean,
How may I help?
I saw you talking to Aurora, the damper.
Hmm. Pretty bitch, right?
Curious about her. I would like to meet. That's fine. If you can
Curious,
make
interested or curious.
curious,
things.
curious, just curious. I don't do that. I don't
can
do
make an
I don't do
introduction.
love things. I'm a scholar.
Completely valid, sir. That's fine.
And if you can do that, then yeah, I will try to do this. And then he, so do we agree or do we have a deal?
absolutely. I will introduce you to her.
Thank you. And then he kind of goes to like that area where the professor was, and he starts to do like the same. Even though she did it once, it's like he memorized it. Like it's like he watched her do that same spell like 100 times, and he just got it. Like he had like some photographic memory, and he starts to do the same hand signs, the same incantations, and you see the same like weave patterns from the walls coming, to life and starting to form around the middle of the room where the tree that bloomed, there was like this tree that came out in the previous class, and you start to see the tree opening again, and you see this portal opening, but it's not as it was before. It's kind of like before you saw this blue portal. This one's kind of blue, but it's like intermittent, like, and you see him like sweating a little bit, like trying to keep it open. Like you see the difference in magical skill between him and the professor, and he's like,
she's clearly far more efficient at this.
yeah, he's like, I don't think I can hold it for longer, so you might have to go by yourself.
Right.
And you see him like visibly,
Toodaloo, and I run.
yeah, and you just
And I'm fast.
you go through and just immediately like jump through the portal.
Please tell me I land where I'm supposed to be. Please tell me I land where I'm supposed to be. Please
Roll me a
tell me I land where
d20.
I'm
Roll me a
supposed to be.
d20.
I don't know. I don't want to do that. Not at all.
Just roll me a d20. I just want to see how you land. That's all.
I am not. Can I roll a real d20?
Yes, you may. You may roll a real d20 if you feel that the dice in Roll20 have failed you too many times.
God, thank God.
Just for this one though.
Okay. Thank God. I got an 18. I hate when
All
you
right.
make me roll in d20. It's so scary.
So, Leani, what were you talking about before we went to the scene?
I think we were just talking about like how I've been skipping classes and things like that, even though I'm not supposed to.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and then like my backstory. So it's just like, yeah, so my throat got slit open, and then like, oh, there's like a dark archlich that's just like possessing like my body, that's like keeping me trudging on this mortal plane, and I have to like, I have to like consume the flesh of the living to continue, and blah 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 blah. But like, super standard stuff. Like that, I'm not about that life,
Can you eat animals?
And
Oh
eat
yeah,
fish.
like you. Okay, like all those pests that are going around, like okay, now keep in mind, I can still get like fucked up and I can have a good time. Like don't presume that way. But like if I have to eat to survive, it has to be like a living creature, and I just gotta you know what I mean? Like it's mostly just taking like their life energy and like their soul. So
Jellyfish are delish.
Do you have to kill them?
yeah,
Or
while
can
they're
you
still
just,
alive,
you
I have
just
to
bite
like
their arm and then be okay?
no. Like it's like
Take
it's
a
more
little
of like
nibble, little nibble.
the flesh is a conduit for like their soul and their essence that keeps them alive. I'm sorry. sorry.
So as you like pantomime that, you feel like all of you see the tree where the portal was. Well, Leani wouldn't know where the portal was, but most of you knew. You see it opening again, and then you see Naja just running through and just falling like right in front of Leani as you're doing kind of like that explanation. And
Can I try and do a very fancy pirouette rather than fall?
yes, because you told hi, so I'm gonna let you.
Yeah. I land very cool.
Yeah, just very cool pirouette, like just, and then the portal closes again. And all of a sudden Naja's in front of you.
Shit, god damn it, no, oh, fuck. Damn it.
Hello to you too, darling.
Okay, not you, I meant the portal, Look, I have a very important event that I have to get to by like tonight. Like, it's incredibly important. Cannot miss this.
Right. The
Fuck
professor
the
will open the
lighthouse.
portals soon.
How did
Good.
you
Hopefully
get here?
less than 30 minutes.
How did you
Oh,
get here?
Hi, by the way.
Hi.
Why'd you come and join us? Did you want to get
Well.
away from the teachers too?
And then I
still on the
immediately
floor.
remember why I'm here, and I turn both to look for Lycos, and then I immediately look for Rosie, and I'm like torn between which one I should look for first. Hopefully they're in the same direction.
So Rosie,
I am heartbroken.
So Rosie is at the top of the trees, just kind of talking to Luxavin and you know, and Santher, just kind of like not talking, more paying attention to what Leani was saying, because there's the new person that joined the fray. But she's been up at the tree for a while because nobody has like deemed to get her down, so she's just been talking to Luxavin and Santher from on top of the tree. She,
I'm up there with her.
Yell
Because I
up-
brought her up there.
Oh, cute. You're cute.
and Lycos is still like just observing the clearing where the Ankek was. So he's kind of like very focused, so he didn't notice you come in.
Oh, that's fun. I'm gonna slip up behind him and bite him on the neck. Not like bite him, but like hang.
What? When did you get here? Is the professor here?
No, I got here through a weird man. I'll explain later. I'm fine though. Hello.
Weird man.
Also, okay, Rosie in the tree. Hold on a second. I can't do too many. And I go up to the tree and I yell at her in Gnomish that I'm gonna get that bitch, and also I need her to tell the truth to the professor that she was pushed.
Oh, you saw her too?
I saw it from the other
What
end,
a
and I
bitch! Like
almost
she
hit her
tells you
both
in Gnomish, like, what a bitch. Like what?
Okay.
And I tell her about
it's
almost
one
biting
of
her.
those words
What?
that sounds the same in every language.
Bitch. Yeah.
We
kind
could
of.
make it in this world.
Yeah.
I think we all understood bitch.
Yeah. All right.
Even if we don't speak Gnomish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ellen's just like, yeah, you tell her, Rosie.
But yeah, it's like, well, I mean, I'm glad you're here, but now you're trapped here with us.
Professor's on her way. We should kill that thing.
The Ankek? Want to kill the Ankek?
Yeah.
Do you guys
I
want to
was
kill the
hoping
Ankek?
I was
Hold
hoping
on,
we
hold
wouldn't
on.
get out here without killing it.
Hold on. Why are you trying to kill an Ankeg exactly?
We just got here
Boy.
because of a class. A is for Ankeg, and then the professor left us. And it pretty much seems like she's putting up a test for us. The best of the class, obviously.
So
Get
wait a
rid of
minute.
this thing.
Like, wait. So if we kill this thing, like, that shows that like we don't have to go to class.
I think you have a very different definition of what college is.
No, I think I get it, because like it's all about time management, right? So like if this is a test, if we get an A on this test, that means I can like skip like all the homework and like all like actually going to class, and I can pass the class by like, yeah, right?
With just
Absolutely.
this
Yes,
one
Professor promised that
assignment.
to me before I even came out here.
Is that what I'm understanding? Because you're saying it's like a test, so it's like that's like a big portion of
Absolutely.
our grade,
This was
right?
totally on purpose.
Veles
Cool.
is vibrating and not in a good way. He's like about to burst in a sense of anger.
I grab his ankle from the floor. I just grabbed his ankle.
He is keeping composure because he is royalty.
Look, I
Even put
I'm
my
gonna-
shoulders back to
I'm gonna-
portray that I am royalty.
Look, I'm gonna do my thing, okay? But like if we can pass this test, so that means I can skip more class without failing, I'm totally fucking down. All right, let's kill this. Let's kill this AKEG or whatever the fuck it is.
You know,
Ellen
I have no problem carrying you.
Ellen looks at
That's never
Veles in
been a
all
problem.
seriousness.
Okay.
Ellen looks at Veles in all seriousness and goes, "Can we do that too?" But
Okay,
just like in all seriousness.
my guy, I'm gonna level with you, fam. Okay, like Like I've been through like some fucking ragers. There was this one guy. There was like this rune knight who he got in on a scholarship, and like for like Mage Tower. Only reason why I think he got into this like school, because like he cares about school less than I do. All right, things got like really like wild and like heavy, but like in not like a hot way, like in a cold way. And like I fucked him up. So like if need be, like
Still not in the hard way, right?
oh, I did it in like a hot way, but like that wasn't like
Oh,
you
okay.
know what I mean? But you know. Point of the matter is like if we're gonna fuck up this AKEG or whatever, it sounds like it's like some demon bug or something. Like that's easy. We can
Okay,
like, squash
you
that
know
shit.
what? You know what? You know what? I've had enough of this. I'm gonna
Look,
walk.
I'm already dead, fam. So like you don't gotta worry about like carrying me, because like
I'm gonna walk 30 feet close to the place that we last saw the Ankeg. And
How
then
far away was it?
about 100 feet, you told
It was
us.
100 feet, yeah.
So,
So
will you allow me to do that?
before I do, we should
Okay.
change sceneries, because we're gonna hop into an exploration encounter then.
I'm gonna
So
I'm gonna be flying with him if he's walking toward that. I'll just
let me,
be up next to him.
I'm gonna start moving you guys to.
I also am walking closer to the Ankeg because I figured that it would help have this conversation about not wanting to go to class, but me being in class because I'm going to be a future king be less of an issue.
Okay, let me move you guys to this layer, real
As soon
quick.
as I see that everybody's moving, Ellen's literally just gonna go.
Oh, fun fact.
And get up.
Ellen and I decided that the twins are actually Geminis.
You're Gemini.
Oh my god.
So this is what you get sometimes, like very really strong vibes from Veles, but also like very shy vibes from Veles, and it's because those two sides of him are always in back. But he always tries to make the side that is the strongest to show, even though it's not always the side that is the truest.
Okay. So I don't know much about like the signs and stuff. All I know is that
So in general, if you were to describe a Gemini are
Yeah.
usually described in a sense of having. Also, you're a Gemini. Just
yeah, I know. I know that I'm a Gemini,
You're
but
literally a Gemini.
I know what I am.
fun fact,
I don't
fun
know.
fact, viewers.
I
that
don't
Liam and I
know.
were born the same day.
Yes, we're born on the same day.
Birthday. They have the
so
same.
I just
the
don't know
thing
much about us.
But the thing about Geminis is that they usually have a personality that there is something about that personality that there is a part of it that counteracts another part of it.
Okay.
So it's not necessarily that they have to be opposites, but like you can still be shy.
Mhm.
But then the way you behave shyly can be very different depending in certain situations, and those kind of become antonyms in a way. And so, like, Veles has this very difficult task of always having to be right, which he doesn't feel he is always right. And when he feels he is wrong, that's when he becomes shy.
I see what you're saying. Okay, so it's like it activates that part of it.
Right. It's very polarized, and the poles are I'm either right and I believe it, or I am not right and I'm trying to fake it.
Gotcha. All right, that makes sense. So the way to the Ankeg. So I'm gonna just show you a little bit of this map. The clearing where the Ankeg was, you know, where it killed that deer and where there's and where that carriage was around here in this region right here.
Okay. Oh, very far. Okay. Stop.
Yeah, I think let's see, the 100-foot. No, actually, yeah. So I lied. It's about
80 feet.
yeah, 80 feet where you guys are.
60.
60.
65.
Yeah,
It would take me 2 turns.
But it's so, because there's like a ridge here, so even though it says it's not 10 feet like straight, there's like a cliff there about I want to say
I just
25
need to be 30
feet.
feet close enough to it to do the thing that I want to do.
Oh, okay, gotcha. But
if
yeah,
you'll allow me.
if you get you want to get, if you want to get 30 feet, let's see.
I mean, I do want to say that at this point I was.
You would have to get here,
strong.
but you have to go down like the cliff, which is about 25 feet down.
25. I'm gonna climb it down. Fuck it. Okay. Where's my character token?
There, around you, you can see that there's some steps that you could take. You could climb it down if you want to, but there's some steps that you can take.
Let's be real. Do I see those steps?
You do. It's there's one. Anything that you see here in the map, because I set vision, you can see it. Let's see. You can see up to, I think, you can see up to here. Like, you could see the ruins a little bit over here on this side of the map. And
okay.
You can definitely see.
I can't see anything, fam. I'm sorry.
Oh, right. Sorry. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to give you vision.
Yeah.
That was my bad.
But I can calculate, as the pattern seeker that I am, that would take me longer. So I am going to try and climb down.
You can try
Would you say that's an athletics or an acrobatics?
I want to say athletics. And I'm giving you vision right now. There you go. Can you see it now?
Let me double check.
I got scared. I saw a 2.
Mm-hmm.
Not a 12.
Ah.
Can you see it now?
No, I can't.
You see, I gave you control of the token. No, you don't have control of the token. That's probably why. I didn't give you control.
Now we're good.
Now we're good.
We're
Right.
good now, fam. Yep. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
I'm gonna climb down.
You're gonna try to climb down to that area?
Yeah, that was my roll.
Okay. And you're gonna go over here, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to minimize my distance.
Okay. You successfully managed to climb down. You are. I'm gonna put you over here.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that is definitely lower because I can't see you anymore.
Yeah. So you climb down. You're kind of like inching into the area where the Ankig is. Are you trying to be sneaky, or you're just gonna walk around?
Am I 30 feet away from it?
Well, you're 30 feet from the area.
Okay, perfect. Then the thing.
Well,
that
you're
I wanted
in the
to
area,
do-
actually. You're in the area because the area is.
Oh, I wanted
this.
to be 30 feet away from the area that I saw it. Like I wanted to be 30 feet from
then
the
here.
point that I saw it.
Then here, just here is
Okay.
fine. You don't have to climb down then. If you want to recap that, then sorry, we like rewind that. We can if you want.
Retcon.
You know what? I'll just
Retcon,
be down.
that's the word.
Like I feel like I would be down there, and I'm gonna do Druidcraft to the exact point that I saw it, and I'm gonna make that feel like something is moving on top of it.
Like, could you say it another way? Sorry, I didn't get it. I didn't catch that.
So with Druidcraft, I can make things bloom or like leaves rustling or something. So I want to make the ground feel like something is moving.
Okay. So, and where do you want to make that feel? Like, how far can you make that spell?
30 feet. So I'm trying to make it be exactly where I saw the Ankeg.
Okay, so you saw the Ankeg around here. So
Yeah.
yeah, you make that happen. You see kind of like the ground moving a little bit around that area, like kind of like, you know, if there's like, I don't know, you've seen tremors, or I don't know, like, you know, you see the ground kind of moving, like if something was burrowing underneath. this area, as you kind of, you know, utilize your druid craft to make the sound of to make the feeling of movement around that area. And
Hey, everyone,
I'm keeping it
cool.
close.
It's still down here.
and while that's happening, what is it everybody else is doing?
I'm keeping a close eye. I've been like pretty behind him this entire time, looking annoyed, but behind him.
So you're at the top of the cliff, looking over him.
Yes.
What about the rest of the crew?
I'm stealthing.
All right, roll me a stealth check. And what are you doing with the stealth check?
I'm literally just like hiding in the trees and trying to get closer to where I see that thing moving, but not down into the thing. I'm just
Into the
on
pit.
outskirts in the trees. So I'm just hiding and stealthing.
Yes.
17.
11,
Wait, I got a double
11.
11. 11 is so cool and lucky.
Yes, it is. It's 2 prime numbers.
Especially when you have a +6.
Also, 17 is a prime number.
Wait, I don't know prime numbers. I'm
11,
stupid.
11 is an
I know what they are.
I'm not gonna say nerd because
Prime numbers are very important, okay?
Yeah. They can only be divided by
Nerd.
themselves in one.
All numbers are prime.
Exactly.
All right,
Which
so
makes 1 not be a prime number.
Uh-huh.
so I'm gonna say you are
Themselves
managed-
and 1. You said it. Themselves and 1.
So 1's not prime.
1 is not prime.
2 is prime.
Yes.
Like
We had a moment. We had a
the fact that I
moment.
can do math at this current state in my brain, I am the mayor of a town right now. Y'all are like, "Meh, meh, 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 meh," to me.
I just want to say that sometimes people need to lose inhibitions to be able to do more math.
I don't understand numbers, dude. It's a blank slate.
all I understood from
okay.
that is I need to get drunk to do math. So thank you for that
Yes.
message, and I will go from there.
When I get drunk, my Japanese gets real fucking good. I'll tell you
So
that.
am I well stealthed?
Yes, well, you managed to, you know, you're kind of like keeping low, staying behind the brush. You can see like you know, over the you kind of like put yourself on your hands on the floor and kind of like overlook the area where the Ankeg appeared last time. And just, but you're very well hidden. Like it'll be pretty hard for the creature to spot you where you're at. And I'm gonna put you, if you don't mind, I'm gonna put you over here.
Is I take a short bow out and I get it ready.
Lycos kind of goes,
Wouldn't he follow me?
he's gonna follow you and he's gonna do the same because he's not gonna let
We're
you.
used to this. We do this all the time.
Yeah. And,
We used to kill monsters in our trees.
Rosie's like with Weaver and just like, hey, just remember, range is always good.
Oh,
That's what we used to do back in the farm.
I probably I said earlier that I would have followed Veles, but I wouldn't have left Rosie. So if she wants to come, I'll fly with her. In that direction.
She'll stay behind. She's not that brave to get into a tussle with that Ankhed right now.
I would be following. If he goes down into the pit, I would stay at about the same elevation, so probably like 5 feet up when we were about up on the top part. So I guess about 30 feet up, and I would probably be about halfway between him and the commotion he's causing.
Okay, so I'm gonna put a token on you that you're flying, just so that I know.
Okay.
There. It's the same one I do for Bless, but it has wings
Yeah,
or
I was
whatever.
thinking that.
It has
we
wings.
Don't have our blesser. We don't have our blesser.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so let's see. I think everybody has done something. Ellen, you said you were gonna just be looking over him in the cliff.
Yeah, I'm just looking over, just making sure he doesn't die. If he dies, it'll look really bad on me. So I better make sure that either he doesn't die or whatever kills him kills both of us.
If he dies, you could just tell people you're him.
No, but it'll shit.
No, I don't think in our family that would work.
No, that wouldn't run. No, they would. At least our parents should be able to tell the difference.
You're too unwilling to act like him.
I am that.
I'm
The thought
literally.
is there. The thought is there. The little seed has been planted. It is there.
I am too squared for Ellen to want to be like Veles.
It's the vibe I get.
So as you're flying around, you see kind of like, could you describe to me the druid craft that you're doing? Like, just describe like how it looks.
So the way I always imagine Druidcraft is to make something that is apparent in nature become true. So in this case, because this seems to be a very flourishing forest, I'm going to make a branch or like something that's just starting to live on the ground, off of the ground, like a plant,
Okay.
starts shaking.
Alright.
And what I'm trying to do with that plant is to make it flourish. But the shaking is what I'm trying to use to make the Ankeg want to try and eat it. Because we saw before that it was seeking movement.
Alright. So while this is happening, sorry, I just needed to get a better description in my head. I was gonna say, Leani, what are you doing while everybody's just kind of getting closer to the clearing?
So I think what I want to do is, I think I definitely want to get on like the edge of the cliff, but probably, I would say, about right here. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Cool. I would do that, and I would like to, I want to ready an action of the moment that I see this giant fucking bug, or at least that's what it sounds like people are talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I want to cast Animate Shadow on it.
Okay.
Which I will display in...
Yeah, could you display the...
There you go. So basically what I'm doing is I'm like
I love this.
Leani is on the cliff face, and as she is like focused and waiting for that bug, like you can see that even though like the trees are like rustling in the wind, like her shadow is like stretched far back and almost like an arrow knocked into a bow. It is like ready to be like flung at something.
Got it. Do you, so I'm just reading through the spell because it's the first time I've ever gone through, like ever experienced it. So the spell, so it's so the shadow is attached to the target.
Yes, so it is.
But it's attacking it.
It's the Ankeg shadow that will animate and then start attacking it.
Okay.
But I'm flavoring it as I'm shooting out malevolent shadow towards that creature.
Got it. And then so do you when
the Ankeg will make a wisdom saving throw of a DC 13. If it fails that, the shadow will start attacking. I get advantage on it, and then it will take 1d6 necrotic damage. At the end of its turn, it will remake this saving throw.
Okay. So could you remind me, so that way I don't, because I feel like I'm gonna forget if it so happens that the Ankeg gets hit by this thing. All right.
That's actually advantage on all attacks against it. That's pretty fucking OP for a first level spell, I feel.
Yeah,
I don't know.
What? How? But it's just one, like a first level spell. Like after that, how many? I want to say how many?
It saves. It makes a save every round.
Yeah. So like as soon as it saves, then it's done, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
once it makes it save, then it's over.
Yeah. So it is good.
All attacks.
Yeah, it is good as long as I don't make a save, essentially.
Yeah.
Right.
But Fairy Fire also does the same thing. So.
Right. Correct.
So it is
no damage.
It is OP if I roll that, essentially.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. The thing about Fairy Fire is that it will make things that are invisible show up, which this doesn't do.
Right, and it's also that's in an area. In effect, this is one creature that I have to see.
Correct. Yeah, so it's pretty balanced.
Yeah, it's pretty balanced. Yeah. All right. So as you see that movement of the from the ground, like the borrowing of the ground, you start to see kind of like the pincers of the creature trying to get a feel for like kind of coming out a little bit, but not trying to get a feel of what's going on. And just like the movement, like it knows there's movement there, like but it doesn't feel anything, like it's trying to grab something, and then it just starts like it at one point it just gets very annoyed and just pops out, and then you see the Ankeg all out in full force. And let me bring out the handout so that you guys.
I am so ready to roll my fucking initiative. I've been waiting for this for so long.
It just pops out and just tries to grab at air, well at the location of the spell, and just it's looking around and sees like feels, because it feels its surroundings, and it gets a feel that you're around, and it starts to to charge at you. So now
Charge at me.
Yeah, charge at you, and now everybody roll me initiative. Okay. And let me pull up the initiative turn order.
Fucking A.
Got a +0, baby.
I mean, I got a +1. It doesn't do anything.
And and let me bring the Ankeg into the
20.
But
also,
do our ready actions go first though? After that?
Yeah, your ready actions are gonna go first, and then we'll do turn order.
Accurate.
Is it accurate? Is it really accurate that Veles is the last one? Maybe.
Maybe.
Do I get to shoot my arrow since I said I took it out and was readying?
Yes, you get to shoot it too. So Leani, I'm gonna add your turn to the turn tracker.
Yep.
Let me do that real quick.
And make sure that the Ankeg makes the wisdom saving throw.
Yes. So we'll do it in we'll do the ready actions in order of the people who in the turn order, if that makes sense. Just to make it fair. And it was, you got 5.
Yes, I did terrible, but that's okay.
And I'm
I'm still drunk, so.
Yeah,
you're
recovering.
better than I did.
You're recovering,
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, so it's all good.
All right, so let me organize the turn order. All right, and we got Weaver, but Weaver didn't have a ready action, right?
Nope.
All right, so Weaver's didn't have a ready action. So Najad, you had a ready action.
I did. I have my arrow out. Uh-oh.
Okay, so
Roll 20 has frozen.
Yeah, you might have to refresh because of the dynamic lining.
Refresh it. This music's dope. Music's dope.
Right?
Music's dope.
Music's dope.
Cheat.
I can't hear it.
I'm riddling you.
All right. So you swing an arrow. Well, you didn't swing. You shoot an arrow, like a readied arrow, as soon as the Ankeg pops out.
I should have advantage because I'm hidden.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's a surprise. It's a hidden attack. So I'm gonna give you
And
that.
that critted. So yeah.
Roll. Oh, sorry, I rolled for you. I shouldn't have rolled. You can roll it again. Just hit the short bow.
Yeah.
No, the click on where it says short bow on the chat. There you go.
I clicked the wrong spot.
Right. There you go. So yeah, you were waiting for this. Likos didn't have his bow at the ready, like, because he knew you got this. So he was just waiting for you to make a move, and as soon as that thing popped out, you just you targeted well, you found a good spot, and just an arrow. You let your arrow fly, and it struck at him. Let me take off his damage. Yes.
Do I get to roll my sneak attack dice since I was hidden? Or does that only give me the advantage?
I don't have my encyclopedia here, which is Andres, to tell me this.
Can't I use my sneak attack as my bonus action?
I think sneak attack.
Sneak attack occurs
Sneak
once
attack
per
is-
turn.
Once per
and-
turn. And what
yeah.
I'm trying to figure out is, does it work with
And
arrows?
if I hid, that was my bonus, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It does work on ranged attacks. So again, the conditions are if there is an ally within 5 feet of you, if you are hidden from the attack, and if they're unaware, etc., etc.
Yeah. So yeah, you would do. You could use your dice, your sneak attack dice.
Hell yeah.
Right. So
Plus 1d snake. 2 snake.
two snack.
2 snake.
I like how you
I do
have there.
2 snake.
Two snack. All right. Cool. So yeah, just it. He gets hit by this arrow like around his like carapace, like in the kind of like his under carapace, and it's a pretty strong hit. Yeah. All right. You see the blood like kind of like this green pussy kind of blood flowing out of him, and you hear him, the clickings of his pincers, and you see like he's very upset, and he's still rushing to Veles though as he's running. Like he doesn't know where that came from, but he knows that there's somebody there, and it's Veles, so he's headed towards Veles.
Oopsie.
And I think who else had, and I think it was you had somebody else had a ready attack. So
Well, I had my
oh yeah,
spell ready.
Leani. So yeah, so that was it. And anybody else?
So the Onkeg has to make a wisdom saving throw. And
Alright.
did it fail or did it succeed?
Let me do that now. Okay.
Yes.
Wanted to check. Apologies, I have like too many things open.
Oh, you're fine. I get it.
All right, let's see. What was the saving throw that I have to beat?
13 wisdom saving throw.
I do not save.
Okay. So with that, as the shadow is pulled back, it rushes towards, and it almost corrupts the shadow of the Onkeg as it starts to, as the claws rise up and like bear down within its own carapace, trying to open up parts of the weak spots within its carapace, or at least twisting it to where it's easier to hit. And it takes a 1d6 necrotic damage.
All right, roll it.
That's a 3.
Ooh. All right, so yeah, it's just kind of surprised now that, well, because the Anka can't really see. He has more like blind sight. So like all of a sudden now something that it didn't felt is attacking him at this point, and now he's just kind of like trying to figure out what's going on. And let me take off the damage. All right. So yeah, it looks it got hurt a little bit, but now he has to contend with this shadow that's right next to him. And I think that was all the ready attacks we had, right?
Liko said you said he readied as well.
Oh no, I said that he kind of let you do your thing. He didn't have a ready attack yet. He just followed you. I didn't have him do a ready attack. He will attack next round. I should add him to the turn order. Sorry. Let me add him real quick. All right, I have him.
Hey, mister.
And now we're back to regular turn order. And Weaver, you're up at the ladder, and you're flying.
How tall is this thing?
It's a large creature. So I want to say, about 30 feet tall.
Okay. So I'm kind of at its height.
30
where I
feet?
am.
It might be too big. Sorry, I'm trying to think.
10 feet.
10
is
feet.
10 feet is when it is classified as a large creature. So.
Yeah, so 10 feet. Sorry.
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of go past it, above it still, and kind of arch over it. I'm gonna make like almost like a torpedo myself straight toward it from above until I get about 15 feet above it. And I'm gonna unleash my rope dart at it.
All right.
From above and behind it.
All right. Use your rope dart, and you have advantage on your attack because of the shadow.
Oh, there it is.
All right. See if that's a hit. That is a hit.
Cool. That is this much damage. 8.
Oof. Yeah, so it's like as it's fighting this shadow, like it just gets pierced with this at the top of his like at the back of his carapace. He gets pierced with this rope dart, and yeah, it's pretty hurt. You guys are doing a number on it. Like you definitely took Rosie's advice to heart and kept with the range attacks. And it looks pretty hurt. Nadia, you're up.
I do more damage with my rapier, but I don't want to get close to it. And so I shoot it with an arrow again.
All right.
For lack of anything better to do.
Hey,
16.
it still works. It hits a hit.
Good. Yes.
And
is there someone standing near it?
yes. Well, no, Weaver's flying. Weaver's flying, so
I'm 15 feet away from it.
yeah.
What about Claire? I thought Claire was next to it.
No, I'm on the cliff.
No.
Oh, you're on the cliff. Oh, that's
Yeah,
right. You're spellcaster. You're far away.
Yep.
Boo, yes.
Like, yeah. So.
Is it? Where is it? Oh, okay. I can't
Yeah.
do that. My screen is too. I see.
You're good, fan.
Weaver's above. Shit. I'm a pop Laszlo down
Ooh.
there next to him.
Wait, but did you attack with a short bow and?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you definitely hit him with the short bow.
If you wait, I am going to get close to it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine.
That's
No, I'm gonna
metagaming,
hit
and I
him,
don't
but
have metagame, but I am definitely going to get close to it.
just with my bonus action, I'm just gonna send Laszlo down there.
Okay.
Just for funsies. He's gonna hide somewhere near.
Okay. So I'm gonna have him pop out. Where do you want me to pop out? Can you point? Where do you want me to pop out?
It's just hidden somewhere in the trees where the thing won't see him, but where he's close-ish enough.
Okay. Let's see. Sorry, that's the
Because
familiar.
like Laszlo would survey the area and then decide on a discreet place to poof. He's not
Okay.
dumb. He's a goose, but he's not stupid.
All right, let's bring him out.
Laszlo.
There it is. All right. So, yeah. So that's it for
Somewhere over here in the tweez hiding.
in the. Okay, so I'll over here because that's like right next to the Ankeg. So I'm gonna move him like over here.
Okay.
So yeah, he poofs out and he's kind of like looking around and he looks at that big monstrosity that Weaver's fighting with and he just kind of like runs away to like the nearest hiding spot that he could be at the moment. All right, so now it's the Ankek's turn. And he's kind of like writhing and just, you know, getting hit from all different areas.
Takes 6 necrotic damage.
Oof. All right. Wait, do I have to save before you do the roll?
And the damage at the beginning of their turn, and they reroll at the end of their turn.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not doing great. So it starts to like, it starts to how do you say like breathing and just in pain because of getting attacked from all directions, and it attacks with this acid spray in a line towards Veles. So Veles, do me a dexterity saving throw.
That shit is 30 feet long.
Yeah.
It's 30 save.
Wouldn't it hit me as well?
Right on.
Or
You're up in you're up in the cliff, so you got safe from that.
Okay.
I got a 7.
Yep.
And I got 7s twice, so yeah.
All right, so let me roll damage.
All these double numbers tonight.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I know, right? Was it?
I feel like those dice landed on 6 and 9, but it's showing 7 and 7.
Absolutely.
I'm not the only one. I'm not crazy.
You take 11 acid damage.
I'm okay. I'm good.
Double 6.
No, I'm not. I only have 5 HP left. Oh wait, no. Yes.
Yeah, he's like breathing and just like spitting all around, and he just spits at the only thing he can feel, which is you, and just.
But seriously, 30 feet?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's a pretty good spit. Like he just throws that spray, and then.
That's what she said.
God damn it, Katie.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then.
I'm snacking. It's fine.
And then it starts to use its bonus action to start burrowing underground. And he goes 10 feet underground. So you see like a hole as he starts burrowing down. I'm going to continue saying...
I just noticed something.
What?
I was clicked on Laszlo and I just noticed in the top left corner it just says be an asshole.
Yeah, that's his ability. I thought we agreed that was his ability.
No, I know, and I didn't expect it to be the name of a button.
So I'm gonna put a brown token on him that he's underground. He's underground right now, 10 feet underground. And the Ankh will roll.
So scared.
Question: does the Ankh have to be in your vision for the spell to be like? Is this a concentration spell, or is the shadow?
It is a concentration spell. Whether or not you want it to be broken if I cannot see it is entirely up to your discretion. The spell does not say either way. So
I'm gonna say if it breaks vision. I'm gonna say if it breaks vision. Yeah, it's
cool.
All right.
Spell's gone.
All right. So Anket's underground, and he's gonna start using his movement to kind of get away from this. So he starts to see like the ground moving a little bit. And let's see, how much was his movement again?
I'm so ready to do something.
You're so ready to do something? All right.
Yeah. Actually,
he's just gonna move. He moves very slow when he's borrowing. So yeah, this is as far as he can get. That's as far as he can get, and that's it for him.
Chips look so yummy.
Ellen, you're up.
Okay. Ellen just kind of looks at the situation. She's just upset that her moment of peace just got ripped away from her from these over-eager overachievers. So she just gets to the edge of the cliff. You said that the edge of the cliff would put me 30 feet away from the Ankh?
Well, right now the Anket's underground, and he is so the cliff is about 20 feet high. He would have to climb it down in order to be a little bit closer to the Anket. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Am I 120 feet from it?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, okay, then I'll just sort of...
But he's underground.
You said it fell in a hole. Yeah,
he's underground, so you can't see him. But you know he's underground because you can see the dirt moving.
Okay.
You can't see it. He's underground. So if you need line of sight, then you wouldn't be able to get it. Yeah. You'll have to get closer and try to get underground somehow.
A creature or object. It says a creature or object within range. Do we assume that you have to see the thing within range?
Throw me the spell description, and I can tell you, and I can make a call. Yeah, you have to see him. So, I would say you have to see him just to throw the range spell.
Then I guess I just kind of ready my action. I ready my action just in case anything, but I'm not readying Firebolt. I'm readying something else.
What are you reading?
Something else.
I see. Can I know what it is?
Maybe.
All right. Could you tell me? It could be a
You
secret.
can say what
You
activates
could-
it.
yeah.
instead of telling him
Actually,
what it
yeah. You
is.
can just tell me the trigger, and that's fine.
Well, the trigger is if it comes. No, I'm committing. If it comes 30 feet away from me.
30 feet
From where
away
I'm
from you.
standing right now.
All right. So wait, away from you or to you?
Same difference. If the distance or closeness between him and me.
Because right now
30 feet.
you had to activate that. Gotcha. All right, got it. Just making sure. All right, cool. So that's it for your turn. It is Lyco's turn, but Lycos can't really see what's the Ankhet, so he's gonna ready an action as well for it to pop out.
No. You practice this. Say it again.
Lycos, you're right. I'm so sorry.
No, I'm only stopping you because you said you practiced.
I did practice it, and I totally messed it up again, and I apologize for that. So Lycos is gonna wait.
Remember, how many licks does it get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
I
That
always
is
just think
Lycos.
Mykonos.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's-
yeah.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
It's
just
supposed to
think
be like
Mykonos.
that. That's correct. Thank you for understanding where that came from.
I got you.
All right. So now, I'm gonna let Lycos hold an action, and it will hold, a bow and arrow.
Can you tell us what the action was?
Yeah, bow and arrow. He's just not gonna and just readying it for it to pop again. And he's like, he tells Nadja, like, if I see that dirt thing moving further and further, I'm gonna go after it. Like, I'm gonna run after it.
Why?
Because we need that trophy. We want to get the professor to.
Why? But our arrows go quite far.
Yeah, but if that thing stays underground, silly, then we're not gonna get our prize, are we?
Don't die. I'd be
Okay.
quite cross.
Don't worry about me. I got this. And then go ahead.
I give him the most like annoyed little sister look in the world.
Gotcha. And he anyway, he readies the action, but he's about to start running soon. And I think, Leani, it's your turn.
The moment I get visual on the Ankeg, I am going to pass. I'm going to use an Eldritch Blast.
Okay, so like readying an action the moment the Ankek
Yep.
becomes
the
visible.
the moment I can see it's visual and within range, I will shoot an Eldritch Blast. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Veles,
Cool.
you're up then.
That kind of hurt me, and there's two things that I want to do.
Mhm.
The first one is I'm gonna rage, but my character sheet stopped working the moment that it was my turn, and I don't know why.
Mine did that too. That was really weird.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, it's been working the
popped
whole
mine out.
time.
I
It's-
popped mine out and that helped.
Yeah, I did it. So I'm gonna do a potion of healing.
Good call.
I have two of them, so that will put me
you-
2-1.
You have I put a token action for a health potion on your token. You can use that
Okay,
if you want to roll
Let
that.
me click my token. Where at? I don't see it.
It should.
Check initiative, javelin, light crossbow, save
Oh
spells.
well,
Trident.
yeah. There should be a health
I don't
potion
have
there.
it. There
Let me-
is not.
What? I lied to you
Yeah, I don't have one either.
because I didn't put set to visible to all players. I'm stupid. There we go. Now you have it. Like, just unclick from it and click
I
it to
reclaim
it.
myself. Health
Yeah.
potion. Regular health potion. Yes, please make it good. Thank you. Oh, fuck! How dare you? You only rolled 2 once.
Wow.
That was you.
That did you dirty.
Oh,
That did you dirty.
That did me very dirty. But
use
whatever.
your inspo to reroll.
No.
I give you my other inspo.
It's for a d20, and he already gave you the other inspo.
So this is +4. That's
Oh, I
okay.
have an inspo for what?
Yeah, you
No,
used
already
it.
used it.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember doing that.
I'm gonna rage as my bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm raging.
Rage.
That's all.
All right, and are you gonna move? You still have movement. I don't know if you want to get close to it.
Do I want to get close to it with 9 HP?
It's your call, sir. You're raging. That's why I figure if you're raging, you're gonna go and attack it.
Okay, let me measure things. I can make it here, so I'm gonna make it there. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it. If I fall, someone's gonna revive me.
All right. So that's as far as you can get.
That's as far as I can get.
Weaver,
I have
you
a
are
30.
flying around on top of, like, you see Veles kind of heading towards the where
Very angry.
very angrily trying to run behind
Holding
the
my
Ankeg.
trident.
What do you do?
You said there was like a cart wreckage around here.
Yes, it's actually around. Show you around here.
Oh, okay. Is there something like maybe a large plank of wood, a piece of a crate that's decently heavy, but maybe not like a full crate? I want to try to pick something up that's substantially large enough to make an impact. I want to try to throw something where he is and try to coerce him to attack it and come out.
There are some barrels you could try. I would say maybe do like an athletics check with your with what you're trying to do, and I would call that just a full action.
Okay, I'm cool with that. I'll do an athletics check, even though it's a -1. We get. Oh my god.
Whoa!
Okay. Well, at least it wasn't
Ignore the other one.
Yeah.
0.
And you get to the barrel. These are like very creaky. Like they seem to be like gone to with the age. Like they've been here a while. So as you try to pick it up with your talons, like you feel like the wood breaking a little bit, but you still manage to get like some of it to just throw it near the vicinity where the Ankeg is.
I'll pick it up with my feet and just kind of like flail it over, I guess.
Yeah, Laszlo is kind of like around that area, just like honk. It just kind of like moves around as like a bunch of wood kind of falls around it.
Okay, that's all I'm doing.
All right,
What
and
did you do exactly?
I just took up some
some
scraps,
wood, yeah, and just
threw it to where the thing is.
Oh, to like make it pop out.
Yeah, try to see if it's gonna try to attack it or whatever.
all right.
Okay, is me.
Yeah, now it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna ready an action and also ready to run
Okay,
after Lee goes. If he's gonna do it, I'm gonna follow. So I'll try and shoot it if it pops out,
okay,
and then run after that if it runs.
sounds good. And well, you can't ready. You can ready. It's
Oh,
so
I can't. Okay,
You can't
I'll just ready
move.
to shoot.
yeah. Okay, you can ready the action, but you can't ready the move. So yeah,
Yeah.
you.
Give up my move this turn.
All right, so now it's the Ankeg's turn, and you start seeing like the movement of the dirt kind of go right by Laszlo. Laszlo's just very, very confused of what's going on. Wait, he was here, right? I'm just trying to see how.
I think it's a little bit to the left, maybe one space to the left, maybe.
Sorry, he can't move that far. There we go. So I think I'm gonna move him up to. He's right on top of Laszlo, but he's actually like underneath him, and that's as far as he can get with his
Yeah,
borrowing.
because Laszlo's like in the trees.
Yeah, Laszlo is kind of like in the trees, kind of like what's just looking at what's going on, like and feeling the
So-
tree shaking a little bit.
Is Laszlo within 5 feet of him above?
No, he's 10 feet on the underground, so I would say he's 15 feet above him.
Ah, I see. Okay. And I don't see him, right? He's underground.
He's underground, yeah.
Okay. Cool then.
All right, and then actually he's gonna do it twice because he's dashing. He wants to get out of there. So I'm just gonna move him up here a little bit more. There we go.
And do our held actions, do they go off? Or
Only if it pops out. Since he's underground, he's
oh, okay.
yeah.
Apologies.
So you would have to he's essentially he's trying to he's very weak, so he's trying to like leave the area. Is essentially that's what he's doing. In case you guys want to follow after it and do the killing blow. All right, who's next? Ellen, you're up.
Is it within 30 feet of me?
Nope, very far from you. You will have to go down and try to run after him.
Is my brother currently running after it?
Yes.
I will.
Question.
Mhm.
It's still underground, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You can get in there. You can try to dig through because the dirt is soft enough that you can try to dig through to the tunnel that he's making underground. If that's what you were thinking about. But yeah,
No, just wondering.
Ellen, you were what were you gonna do?
So I see my stupid brother going after the thing. I proceed to roll my eyes into my brain, groan out to the universe, and say our kingdom's fucking doomed as I go down and after him.
Okay, so you jump down.
I jump down.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you use like 15 feet of your movement because it's like
So-
15 feet down.
Okay, so up to here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
And if you wanted to dash, you could, because you haven't used your action, so you can dash.
Nah, I'm not in that much of a hurry.
Okay. All right. Well,
I'm just like leisurely strolling, taking a hit off of my little pipe that is still like unknown as to where I got it.
all right. Got it. Well, you still have your actions and stuff. Are you going to use any of them?
Oh.
Okay. Just checking. Likos is going to do the same thing, jump down. And he's going to, let's see, he still have 15 movement. He's going to get up to where Veles is. And he's going to dash. So he's going to do it again. So let's see. Because he does not want to leave. You does not want to lose the prey. You had a question?
I do have a question though.
Mm-hmm.
So, like this thing came up and then came down, right? It borrowed.
Mm-hmm.
There is a trail that goes 10 feet underground right in front of me.
Yeah.
Okay, just keeping that in mind.
There's a tunnel right underneath. I like the way you're thinking right now.
No, there is a tunnel right in front of me,
Yeah.
and that's all I need to know. Thanks.
All right. Okay. So yeah, Likos is heading over there. And he uses a dash, so that's as much as he can do. And now we're at your turn, Leani.
Okay, I think I'm gonna try to get. I'm gonna try to get down off the cliff, and I'm gonna start trying to pursue this creature.
Mhm.
I'm not particularly strong, so I'm gonna take the long safe way down. I'm not gonna try to jump off or do anything crazy like that.
Okay, so there's two
Yeah.
kind of like stairs you could take.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move over here because I'm still technically on like that elevation. And then again, if I can see that Ankh, if it is within range, I'll try to blast it. But that's all I got.
Got it. All right. All right. Let's go with Veles.
Okay, my rage is gone because the thing didn't attack me, and I didn't get to attack it. I just want to mention that.
Wait, I thought the rage would go away if you didn't do anything this turn. Because you activated last turn.
Exactly. That was my turn. So
Okay.
that was the round. So because nothing happened in that round, I didn't attack it, or it didn't attack me. It's
Gotcha.
lost. I mean, if you want to give it to me right now.
No, I
it would
thought.
actually go after.
Yeah, I thought.
Alex is right.
Yeah, I thought.
You can ready it because it's a bonus action. You can ready it first and then use it the next time.
What I was trying to say is like.
I didn't ready it. I used it last turn.
So he used it last turn. So my question
I'm
is.
trying to play what I said.
He used it last turn, and then now like he couldn't.
I didn't attack it. It didn't attack me. Now it's my turn again. That didn't happen.
Yeah.
Technically, the rage goes away.
The rage goes away. Yeah, he's right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just house rules when I've now convinced myself that it's real.
I mean, if you make it as a like if you make it your
My own house rule.
No.
Oh.
Like if you prepare that action, then that makes sense. But I didn't prepare it. I just went ahead and used it.
Gotcha.
That was the big thing. I'm gonna go down the hole.
Do it.
Because
it is soft. The dirt is soft.
That was lost crevices. So I'm down the hole.
So yeah, I'm gonna say you can use a bonus. You can use a bonus action to burrow down with him.
It was a hole. I just jumped down.
Oh, you jumped down at the hole that he made. I thought you you dug the ground.
No, I'm not. I was at the spot that he burrowed.
Oh, then yeah, no, just jump down. You can jump down. Okay. It's about 10 feet.
It's not like I'm planning to use my rage.
I thought you were digging. I thought you were digging. I was like, well, all right. Well,
I am not digging, but now since this is really important, I'm gonna rage. I am going to rage because I'm a barbarian. So what else am I gonna do?
And you can see him because it's dark underground, but I think you have dark vision, if I'm not mistaken.
I do have dark vision. Can I use my light crossbow? Because I still have half my movement.
Yes, perfect. You may. And also, I mean, you have half your movement, and he's, let's see.
That was an 18.
Oh yeah, that definitely hits.
So it's a 5 for piercing and 2 for raging.
Okay, how do you want to do this?
I am so fucking pissed that this asshole Ankeg just came towards me without giving me a chance to slap it in the face. I'm going like, you don't do that to royalty. You're a plebe. And so I go down to the hole that he came from.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, you better know your place. And I shoot it right between its eyes.
Like, it sense that you went down into his tunnel and kind of look at you, kind of like was raining another acid spit, and then at that moment it got hit right between the eyes, and you just like, that was just too much for it to bear, and then you just kind of like plummet, like, you know, kind of like died right there and just fell on the ground, and just, you can
also,
see like
no one can see that.
Nobody can see. Yeah, only you can see that. Like, he's like on the ground.
I'm going to get closer to it, and I'm going to with my trident, which is gonna be really hard. With my trident, I'm gonna try and chop off the head, which is not really chopping off. I'm gonna like pick it off.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Because that is my trophy.
And everybody can see up from, you know, from the top side is Veles went down, and then the movement of the ground stopped.
Right. And no one can see what is really happening, but I am trying to, with my core trident, chop off the head.
I'm gonna.
I mean, I think I'd be better off trying to pull it off.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you pull it off.
Can Can we
I'm
say
gonna do
that we're out of initiative?
Yeah, we're out
now?
of initiative now. Yeah.
No, I don't want them to know yet.
Yeah.
No. I'm gonna be walking towards you and just be saying, "Oh, brother, is the throne finally mine?"
Like, we're out of initiative, so if people want to move closer.
Do not respond on purpose.
Yeah, the movement is gone. Like, you even see Laszlo kind of trying to figure out what's going on, like, over the whole. What is everybody else doing as Veles is doing his sneaky thing?
Ellen is suddenly frozen with the cold realization of the sudden responsibility that she would have if he were dead.
What about you, Leani?
For me, I think she's still like I think the focus is there, and now that focus is gone, like the last bits of like adrenaline that was just keeping her like focus is faded away, and that hangover bloods back into her mind as she's just hold on. I think there's some look, if he's dead or dying, I think I could probably do something, and I like rush over and try to jump down in the hole.
All right.
And prepare to cast Spare the Dying if need be.
Do you have dark vision?
I do have dark vision.
All right. So you jump down the hole and you see Veles kind of like.
You see a very flustered Veles because he only rolled a 12, if I can remember.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And he's trying really hard, extremely hard, to get the head to disconnect from the thorax.
Yeah.
And he is not doing that great, but he is very intent on that head coming off.
You see the rage, basically focus. You have advantage on rage.
So actually, that doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter because you had the.
No, it was a 22. No, it doesn't matter. It was a 6. Excuse me.
It was, the 22 was the light crossbow. But so you see this scene, Leani. And what about the rest of the crew? What do they do once they see the commotion stopped moving?
I just yell like, he's not dead. He's just trying to satiate like his weird ego. So.
Okay, yeah, that tracks.
Ew.
And I just start lazing back. I mean, lazing towards there, but like now with less crushing responsibility.
What about Naja and Weaver? What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna just follow over to where the twin went down toward the hole. So I'm just gonna be over there and I guess look in and make sure he's okay.
So Lycos is
Lycos.
sorry, Lycos.
You can do
Lycos.
it.
I can do it. I can do it. I keep doing it. Lick.
How many licks does it get to the Tootsie Rolls?
Or just Mykonos.
Mykonos.
Yes.
Lycos. So Lycos goes and just like, oh, I'm like just happy that we got it, and just kind of like signals Laszlo like, you can come down now, buddy.
Yeah, Laszlo comes down
With
and
looks.
does it.
How many
A mischief.
How many bonus points do you think we would get if we got 2 of these things?
So the main question is, did we level up?
You will level up at the end of this session. Just letting you know.
So you're telling me that because we killed this thing, we leveled up, but we are not going to do it right now.
Just because I want to make it special. I want all of you guys to roll hit dice at the end of the session. And yeah,
I fucking will.
all right. Anyway, yeah.
The goose swoops down. Actually, he won't even swoop down because he's a fucking wisp. So he just poofs out and poofs next to me. Honks.
Honk. You're just like waiting for a pet on you.
Yeah. I go, oh, hello, darling. Didn't die. Good job.
All right. So you managed to get the head out after a while, and some help from Weaver. and you managed to get out of that underground.
Why don't we just take the whole thing?
I was going to ask if I have indefinite time, how much could I have gotten off?
You could try to get the whole thing out. It would take you a while, and you remember that I think was it Nadja who said like in half an hour they would come for you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean-
look, get like a trophy or something like that, but like I said, important business. I cannot, like, if that teleporter's coming like half an hour, I am not gonna miss that mixer. I will leave this thing for dead. Like,
Does this thing have scales? Or like a
The
carapace?
Carapace,
Yeah,
yeah,
exoskeleton.
like an exoskeleton.
Yeah. Does it have it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe.
Are you gonna make
So-
armor out of this thing?
Creatin.
No, I'm just thinking very underwater. So I think that fins and scales would have been the thing that I would have looked for. But because it doesn't have them, then I would have gone for the carapace rather than the head. Because the head seemed really difficult to get off.
Actually,
twist the
the
claw or something like that, if you want to.
Sorry?
Twist the claw if you want to, like that. Like that's enough of a trophy, and it's
Like
smaller
crab.
than the head.
Like a crab leg.
If you yell that down the hole, I will do it.
Yeah, I yell that.
because she's down there with you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, do I roll or do I just get it?
I can
You
help
get
if
it.
you want, I can-
You get
Okay, got
it.
it.
No need to roll this time. You can get it.
Wait, if you're taking a claw, I want a claw too.
Try to
I'm
take
gonna
as many
desecrate
claws
this
as I
entire
can for
enclave.
everyone. Remember,
I
I'm still
yelled down.
raging.
Gets me an antenna.
I have advantage on my strength checks.
Tearing it limb from limb.
So I'm gonna-
Jesus Christ.
If you just cut off on the edges, like that will help. All right.
He's raging. He just wants to. He's trying to do the
I
barbarian
make the
thing.
suggestion and then I just like put like my dagger away and just all right. Yeah, if you want to have that story for like the next like party, that's
I
fine.
do want to mention that when Veles rages, it's one of the few moments that he actually feels free. Like, it's one of the few moments that he feels that responsibility is not weighing him down.
Only anger.
So, it's not even the anger, it's just, it is a moment in which he is at peace from what people expect from him.
You seem like you're really in the moment while you're cutting this thing up.
Right. Like you don't see the prince
So
if you were to look at him. So I think that you, Weaver, and Leani are the only two people that actually get to see this side of Veles.
Okay. I would be down there helping you, maybe just like lifting a piece up while you poke into it or whatever you're doing.
So everyone, add to your inventory a piece of the Ankeg.
Yeah, I
I
can.
refuse.
Whatever part,
Grabs me.
whatever
an
part you want from it.
I want
Taking
the
a claw.
antenna.
Just
Some blood.
Concave piece, but I'm just gonna leave it like that. I don't want to choose. I'll let you choose.
I am not a prissy princess, but this is where I draw the line. I will not be carrying unkick parts around.
I am carrying two pieces because I did not take one for my sister so that she would let it go to waste.
so you have two Ankeg claws. Well, pincers.
Yeah.
Do people eat these things? Can we?
And Rosie
Someone eats them.
Rosie comes down like, and now everybody like kind of
Oh,
the crew.
Rosie was there. That's
Yeah.
right.
Rosie's like, nah,
Rosie, you want a part of this? It would make some pretty cool armor for your LARP.
Oh yes, yes, and the Veles, can
I'll
you get
carve
me?
her off.
Yeah, Veles,
Yeah.
can you get me part of the carapace?
Waste want not, want not.
I am done with it, but you can have the second one that Ellen doesn't want.
All right, thank you. As soon as Weaver told her that, like she just started connecting things for her
Considering
LARPing.
my donation to the LARPing club, a bench with a plaque of my name will do.
And mine, because I was the one stirring it.
Leani, what were you gonna say?
Yeah, I was gonna say I was just gonna take a dagger. I'm just gonna cut around and get some of like the venom sacs from it, for reasons that we will go into later.
Dinner.
Something
Alright.
else. But it's all good.
All right, so yeah, all of you guys.
I can bring the ant egg to the ground level so that people don't have to borrow in.
I'm gonna say that you guys open because the ground was like very soft. So you guys open the ground enough that
We excavate the
you excavated the ankeg. It didn't take much to do that. So as you guys are kind of like doing your thing with the ankeg, you see there's like an old carriage that was kind of turned over around there. It has the now that you're closer, you can see that it has the Strixhaven logo like on the side. But it's very old. Like it looks like it might have been like an old expedition or something from the school. And
I'll go, and I probably
yeah,
noticed that
can I
when
go
I went over
do
there.
that?
yeah, you guys can explore it. Weaver, Naja, would you be interested in exploring?
Yeah, I want to investigate it.
All right, so you guys, you see it around here. I didn't add a graphic for it, but you see it around this direction. So roll me investigation checks, both of you.
Okay, investigation.
Mhm.
Oh.
Oh, I thought that was my natural one.
Ouch. Let's see. You find. So you're looking around. You see like old pieces of parchment, some with like writing that has been kind of like, faded over the years. So there's not really like useful information, Naja, that you can pick up. And you see like old provisions that have either dried out or just almost turned into dust. You do see a map, like on one of there's like a sack where there's some maps there, and you see that one of the maps like has like a trail where you could see multiple arches being drawn on. So it looks like whoever was manning this expedition was exploring the arches in this area. And
Do I find that?
no, that was
Or-
Naja.
okay.
You found a trunk. So there's like so Weaver found a trunk like with the Strixhaven logo near the carriage, like as you were searching around near the map area where Naja picked up those maps.
If it's locked, I'll ask Naja if she can open it, because I think I've seen her. Have I seen you pick a lock before?
You sure have.
Okay.
So it is locked. It is locked.
Okay, yeah, I'll ask her. Naja, can you get this open?
I can absolutely try. Is that sleight of hand?
Yes. Well, you can use your thieves tool. Can you-
Thieves' tools. Those are not a thing
on your character
on my
sheet?
sheet. No.
I thought you would have
I
some
have
thieves
them.
tool.
Oh, wait a minute. It's on the different side.
Yeah, and when you use them, make sure you use the modifier that's
What's the
appropriate.
correct modifier?
I think it was dexterity.
Dexterity?
Mhm.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, is my dex the one that's good? Yeah. Submit. Mother
Oh my
bitch on a
God.
goddamn tit castle.
Oh my god.
2 1s in a row? What is going on
I
here?
hate roll 20. I keep telling you it's mean to me.
If she gets a third one, she's gonna explode.
Yeah, I feel like
It's the third one, it's personal.
So mean.
if she
The third one, it is personal.
if she gets a third one, I would step in as the DM. No, roll 20.
This is
Go.
so mean. I have rolled 4 ones today
Ouch.
already.
So yeah, you start. I'm gonna be nice, and I'm gonna, because usually like when you roll a 1 with thieves tools, something happens to your thieves tools. I'm gonna say like you found, like you're rolling to the tumblers, and you kind of went a little bit too hard as you were trying to, get through the tumblers to open the chest, and you thought you broke your pick, but you kind of like wiggled it a little bit out, and it's like, and it looks like a little bit bended that it could break, but it's still good. Like you could potentially maybe try it again. It's the DC will be a little bit higher this time.
Is the chest more or less rotted than everything else?
Yes.
It is.
Which one?
It is.
It
yeah,
is more routed.
More. Okay.
Yes.
we probably just
All the
smash
things.
it?
Yeah.
We were both just
I
like,
mean-
yes, which one?
You
Yes.
can always ask me to
Both of
smash
them.
things, because that is my thing.
Yeah.
I love to smash.
So you could try it again if you want to, Naja. It's just
Yeah.
the difficulty will be a little bit higher.
Ooh, that's what we need. We need a Latino burst banner.
Are you gonna try it again?
Me? God, fucking yes. Why not? Why
If
not?
it doesn't go well, I'm
That
gonna
one
break it.
coming up.
If it rolls another one, I'm gonna let you do it again. Oh, you got it. You got it. You got it. That was exactly it.
Yes!
So you already like knew the directions, like you already knew how to get to it. You just went a little bit too fast the first time, and you gracefully clicked the tumblers and managed to open the lock of the chest. As you open it, you see that there's a sack of coins inside, and you also see 2 spheres. They kind of look like one of them's kind of bluish in color, and the other one is kind of reddish. Like so it's blue, but it's like light blue, and the other one's red. And you see like in the spheres the inscriptions. I will tell you what the inscriptions say in a second, because I wrote it down somewhere. Now I can't find it. Where did I wrote it down? There. It's the names of the sons of Arcavius, and I did write it down, and it looks like I'm
Oh, I know. Do you want to have it?
Do you have it on your notes? Because I thought
Yeah,
I
of course I
wrote it
do.
down.
Of course I do.
Thank you. No.
Find it. It's from weeks before. Okay, hold on. I have that.
I can just go to the wiki, and because I literally like looked it up and wrote it down right
You
before.
want the 2 moons, right?
The 2 sons. So that would be Karu and Eza.
Yeah.
Because the sons in Arcavius, it's mostly daytime on Arcavius, like most of the time. But the suns are kind of different colors. One is blue, like bluish, and the other one's like a red. But because they're mostly together, like since it's mostly day around, like whenever they're together, like the colors kind of like it just looks like like you can see the blue and the red, but it doesn't, like the light is not that tinge of color, if that makes sense. It's just
I
bright.
really did have it in my notes.
You really did have it in your notes?
I really did. It's right there.
Hell yeah.
In my chicken scratch.
But yeah, you see those 2 spheres, and you see like the coins, like a bag of coins, and just like a notepad, like a notebook.
Are there any bones, bodies, or anything?
Not around here.
Okay.
Not that you can see.
Did you say there was 1 bag of gold or 2?
One bag.
17.
I snag it before anybody can see me snag
I'm
it.
right there.
I'm
Weaver-
sneaky.
Weaver can see you. Like
Oh, come on.
you.
Okay. This one's mine. I'm gonna take the blue one. You can get that.
All right.
The red one.
So as you pick it up, Weaver, you are familiar with these type of artifacts. You have seen them in your life before, back where you're from. These are sorry, I'm pulling up the handout for the item. Hold on, where are you? These are drift globes. And here's the handout for it.
Ooh.
Essentially, they are made of glass, and they can emanate light or a daylight spell as when you speak a command word to it. And but you need to know the command word for it to activate.
Okay.
And you can also make it float in the air. So it's kind of like a, you know, like a globe that can float and shine light on places if you need light. And in these cases, these drift globes have like the name Karu and Eza on them. And you can check the details there in the handout.
Can I grab the other one? He said he grabbed the red one or the blue one?
No, he grabbed the blue one and you the red
I'm
one.
gonna grab the red one. Okay, do I know what it is when I pick it up?
You haven't seen this before. This type of item before.
Can I read the writing?
You can read you mean like read the name the name of the sun out loud?
Yeah, can I like read what it's written in is what I'm asking. Like
Yes.
the language is written.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just making sure.
Okay.
I say the name out loud.
So the sphere lights up with the light of the red light.
Oh, that's easy.
Well,
Which
that's
one? Which one did you grab, Karu or Eza?
I grabbed Eza.
Okay, and I'll say Karu in response to that, reading it.
And I'm just gonna write my notes because I didn't decide which one was which. So
I have the red one, that's Eza.
Sorry, that's Eza, and Karu is the blue one, and that's canon. You guys picked the color of the suns.
Nice. Hey, how do I spell that Koru thing? How do I spell it?
Karu.
Yeah, Karu.
Okay, K-A-R-U. Perfect.
And it's in the handout too, if you want to go through it.
Oh, I missed that.
Okay.
I thought I had that. I was looking and didn't see it.
All right. Well, as you kind of like chill, you know, kind of like keep exploring. There's also a note. Oh, there's also a notebook on the chest.
Yeah, I
So-
want to nick all this stuff.
All right, so you guys grab the notebook and grab the bag of coins. Within the bag of coins, there is 90 gold pieces.
Hell yeah.
I don't need gold. You got family money.
I'm gonna distribute it between everybody.
Oh, okay.
So while this is happening, what is the rest of the crew doing?
I'm just sort of following whatever everyone else is doing.
I think while they're like investigating and everything, I'm trying to look out for like the professors or like the other students so that we can like flag them down to be like, hey,
Yeah.
get the
So
fuck out of here.
so you head on up to the clearing where the portal is supposed to show up, and it was like if it was right on cue, the roots start to move around and a portal starts to form, and you see some people coming into the clearing. What do you do?
Yo, what's up? Oh man, that portal. That goes right back to Strixhaven, right?
Yeah, so coming out of the portal is Professor.
Leani's saying this in character.
Oh, in character. Oh, okay.
Yeah. My apologies.
Gotcha.
It's Veralda.
Hey.
Yeah, it's Veralda.
So good to see you, teacher person.
Veralda. And you are?
Right. I am. Hi, Leani, dead but not dead inside. Great to see you. Great to see you. Yeah. I mean, it was the craziest thing. I was part of, I think, your early AM class, but something happened and I got caught up in the middle of these woods, and oh man, a lot of crazy stuff going on here. Speaking of that, some of my I think they got lost too, but there was this oncake that they were worried about, and they
Wait,
totally
what?
killed it. I helped them out though. I mean, so
And
I'm
she
just saying, like, partial credit at least.
she's
Yeah.
like, all right, show me, and then she just starts,
Yeah. Now I heard that this was like a test, possibly. Like, is that gonna like factor into our grades, or
You didn't even show up for my morning. We'll talk about this. We'll talk about this.
But I passed the test, right? So like it evens out really when we think about it.
We'll talk about this. I
was scouting ahead, okay?
I love this bitch so much.
she's very like she's a little bit upset at you that you didn't show up to the class, but also at the same time, like, she just wants to verify the claim that you beat the Ankeg. So
Yeah.
so like right now she's like a mixture of upset but also like, all right, I'll deal with this later.
I'm a student of the land. I experience things outside the confines of a classroom where people are lecturing and things like that. I need to feel the withering bloom or something to.
Just show me where your classmates
Okay,
are.
alright, here it is. She takes him there.
You're muted, Gabo. I don't know if you're talking to us.
So what I had said before, which I hadn't realized that I was muted, was that I actually follow Leani because I low-key wanted to talk to Leani, but then the professor showed up, so I didn't, because that's who I am.
Okay.
And the moment that the professor wanted proof, I dropped the scales on the floor. I'm actually gonna throw them at her because I'm a little miffed.
I'm like, see,
miffed. I'm not a little. I'm very miffed.
Did you?
Once he throws them, Ellen goes, "Unga boonga."
You took it. You took it down, and then everybody's starting. I guess everybody just starts to move to declare.
I have like the Ankeg claw on my hand, and I'm like pretending to attack Rosie with it, with her like carapace.
And she's like defending herself, but like, like you guys are just playing.
Yeah, we're all just
LARPing. You're LARPing.
doing dumb shit in the background.
Yep.
I'm
You-
completely not scared.
As
Yeah,
an
no thanks
advanced
to you.
student who does not need the introductory courses.
She just
Clearly
looks
does.
around.
As I told you, we, creatures of the underwater, have been keeping you safe.
I can confirm he did most of the work.
I'm impressed.
Professor,
Guys, not now. I'm trying to get a good grade.
why don't you ask Rosie what happened to her?
Yes. Thank you. Let's talk about that. Let's get through the portal. I don't want to be stuck here as well with you guys.
We could probably get another one of them.
Okay, we did enough for the test, all right? Like, let's not let's do the mandatory credit, not the extra credit. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe another test will take you through to next year, though.
I just go through the portal.
You're thinking way too far ahead.
So
I walk through the portal.
So everybody walks through the portal, and you guys head back to the classroom. And then she just kind of like, wait, don't go. I need to know what happened. And so, just so I can understand, just so I can have a corroborating witness.
Yeah, I will let you know that you left us behind.
I did no such thing. Something else happened.
Yes, you did. No, you totally did. As you, as the instructor, should have been the last person to cross the portal. Yet, you went before the rest of the students had finished. I'm pretty sure the King of Atlantis will have something to say about this.
Oh boy. Look, You have no idea of the intricacies of handling the snarl to power up these type of spells.
I'm certain I do not. Yet you do, and you made a decision.
I made the only decision that I needed to
No,
make
you
in
made
order
a poor
to
decision as the ruler of this classroom.
look. I will explain it to.
Has killed.
Look, I will explain it to you. Why did I need to go in first? In a moment, but first, I want to know what happened. How you guys ended up stuck there, and also, how did you get? And then she points at Leani, like, how did you even get there in the first place? Like, I just want to know what happened.
It's evident that we got stuck there
The
because
ways,
of the
the
ability
ways
of
of
magic.
the ways of life and death are such a cycle of repeating causality. Who can really say when a tree dies in the forest? Just like, or when an acorn chooses to sprout life. You know, if we truly want to embother the wither and the bloom, who can say where I am? But
You see
what
her
is
eye is
important-
twitching, like just.
Ellen is doing
what
an
is-
interpretive dance behind her.
What
Not
is
just
important?
hoping.
What is important to know, though, all right, is not little questions like where I was and why I didn't show up into class, but the important thing is that I was here not only to learn, but to make sure that my fellow classmates could be safe. And isn't that really what this college is all about?
And that Leani didn't leave us
The
when
girls
she
have all
found
lost
us,
their mind.
like some other people that should have made better choices.
Okay, just Rosie, explain to me what happened. I heard you were pushed.
Rosie is dancing with
I
us.
heard you were
Cannon,
pushed.
All the girls were dancing, so Rosie
Yeah.
was dancing with us. And
So-
Rosie was like,
he's gonna
hell
suddenly
yeah.
stop.
Rosie's
He's gonna
like,
suddenly stop.
Rosie's
Doing
so,
the aloha oi.
Rosie's is doing the yellow, and she's just like, oh, yeah, I got pushed by. I think it was, yeah, I think I got pushed by, and then she, you know, she describes like what happened, that Talana kind of like tripped her back and just kind of like pushed her back, and then she did some. I thought I saw her like do maybe some signs with her hands, and then after that the portal was closed, and then she kind of like, okay,
Like my points now, please.
thanks for the corroborating witness.
I start bouncing in place. I'm so excited.
All right, well, you guys not only did you know, made it back here surprisingly alive after taking out the Ankeg, but
Surprisingly, it's a choice of words.
No. Let's go with surprising. I like surprising.
surprisingly,
By the way,
I didn't
Professor,
show you how to even, like, you didn't even research how to kill it, but you managed to do it, so this came naturally to you, so it is surprising to me.
Or
Most
maybe
things
this
kind
wasn't
of
that
die.
hard.
if you
By the
just
way,
get it.
Professor,
Well,
if we're going to
I'm
hand
just-
out accolades, they should also
Which
go to
is
that
again, which is why I'm saying, all right, the orientation and the introductory courses. These are trifling things. I learn on my own. If we can just if I can just get those completion grades, or if I can just do tests like that.
Yeah, well,
we you know.
here's what's gonna happen.
Okay, I'm here for it.
All North Star, the North Star house is gonna get 30 points. Those the 10 points that I wanted to give you for the Ankeg. Well, you got it, obviously. By killing it, I'm gonna have to find another Ankeg to show the next class. But I'll figure that out. That's my problem. But you guys get 10 points for
Like
that.
many of these problems have been.
And you also get 20 points for, you know, for the thing that we discussed, Nadja. And
Master negotiator, Professor.
and
Also, you're pretty cool.
and Leani, you don't get to go to class this week. This week. I expect you in class next week. And you can just join these people. You don't have to go to the morning lesson, if that at least can get you here.
Well,
I'll help you with notes.
okay. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah, no problem. Sure. I can. Yeah, because, I use that. It was so unfortunate to be early in the morning because then, I always was sleeping in. But now I can wake up later and be right on time for class. Yay.
Oh, you'll love it.
I'm sure she wouldn't notice.
Are all
Wait,
on-kegs worth 10 points?
The onkeg that you guys face was worth 10 points.
Just the one, not
Just the one.
Okay, so more on-kegs isn't more 10 points.
No, I mean, she has to look for an onkeg to show people, so she's probably gonna. But that's her choice. Like, I'm gonna have to like. She's like muttering, like, I'm gonna have to look for another one if I have to do a field trip again. Do
Every
slides.
Take your
Says something like
distraction
that.
time to hand out the gold to everybody.
Right.
So everybody gets
money.
15 gold.
Hells yeah.
I'm gonna add it right now.
Wow.
And you were gonna say something, Veles?
Yeah, every time that she says something about having to find another Ankeg, I am staring and giving her the deadliest of looks.
She's like been through.
I'm not hiding it.
She's been through so like many students who are like, well, wait till my dad hears about this, etc. Like, she doesn't give a fuck. She's just like,
I'm not doing it because of the power of my parents. I'm doing it because I think she is a shitty professor.
so after that, like, just handing out the accolades, she's like, and I wanted to show you this since you've questioned my reasoning for being here before you guys. But
I roll my eyes.
and then
I have never done such a thing, Professor.
but then
I learn on my own. I learn in a different way. I'm differently abled in the acquisition of knowledge.
I think this was a great experience, and I think we're all better for it, so I don't have a problem with it.
only Veles
Do
is
anything.
basically everybody. So basically Veles like just snapped the professor, and then everybody's like stepping back, and Veles is like there in the middle.
I don't mind it. I mean, Veles is very stubborn. Everyone knows this.
He said, well, if you must know why I stepped
don't.
behind, it seems like you do, or at least you're angry about it, but for the wrong reason. So I'm going to show you anyway, and you better sit
It
down
sounds
and
like
learn.
you want to excuse yourself.
You know what? I wanted to teach you something, but
Yeah,
if
I
you're
will
too
leave.
busy,
I would love to
No,
learn.
no. Veles is actually going to leave.
all right,
So
his loss.
So what I'm going to do, so that I don't know this, is
Yeah.
I'm going to take my headset off and just give me like a thumbs up so that I can come back in.
Oh, because you don't
Veles
want to
is
know
leading
this.
the class.
All right.
No,
All right.
I really don't want to know it as the player character, so that I don't know it as my
All
character.
right. Got
So
it.
just tell me with a thumbs up.
Leani almost falls asleep the moment this is happening.
She uses her she uses her how do you say her slide system, the whole iron shavings becoming things. It's like, well, here's the school's snarl, and she shows like a model of it. That's the one that's here right in the biblioplex. Almost everything in the school is powered up by this thing. Your rings, your every single thing that uses some sort of power, like some sort of magic, like is some sort of magic, is powered up by this thing here in the school. So we use these so that way we don't run out of energy when we're trying to do the big spells. We can do the same spell over and over. Hence why I can teleport people via plants multiple times a day. But I have to be in connection with the snarl, or else, I can't do the spell. So that's why I had to come back in. And I apologize for that, Rosie. I should have been paying more attention anyway. Your stubborn brother, and he points at Ellen, is sort of right. I should have been paying more attention. Just, it is hard handling that many students at the time while also trying to keep this power in check. Anyway, I'm gonna let you go because some of you guys aren't even paying attention, and I don't even know.
Well, thank you for the lesson. It was great. I appreciate it.
Let's get out of my sight.
Professor, don't forget the detention bog.
Oh, trust me.
Unique.
Trust me. I'm gonna savor that.
Excellent. Can I be there to watch?
No. I'm telling you, duel her. It'll feel so much better.
We
How do
will
I
get
do
out
that?
of your hair. Thank you
You
so
go-
much.
Is
go-
there like a
Professor.
rule?
You are
How do I do
great.
that?
I will
Just-
see you next week, maybe.
Fine.
No.
You can find
Yeah.
out later. Just talk to your friends.
Okay.
Fine.
All right. So, because we did a thing, and because we don't have to go to class for a whole week, I'm just gonna say this out. All right. Celebration. All right. Mixer. Oh my gosh.
Oh
All right.
dear
Look, I'm
God,
just
you have an
saying.
event.
And like immediately Leani's eyes like light up like from like the deadness of class. It's like, okay, so I've taken a couple notes, and she takes out an entire notebook of just like lists of people in like rumor mills. And it's like, okay, so I've seen a few of these people right here. A few of them are writing like articles and like a rumor mill and things like that. So I really think if we want to know like the dirt on people and like the comings and goings of various social gatherings, we probably should go there and start like making friends and everything. And then she flips through a few other things. All right, and then we can cross-reference that when it comes to the Prismari, because they're going to be doing like some crazy like elemental light show in conjunction with that. So we can use that as a way to build up from the rumor mill as a way to talk with them in negotiations. And then after that, by the end of the week, some of the junior mages, all right, they're going to be already talking about like mage trials and blah 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 blah, and like mage tower events. So if we can use the light show along with the mage tower tryouts as a way to really kind of get in there, and that way we can get into like some dope ass like advanced level parties. All right.
You are without a doubt the most interesting person I've ever met. I need to be your best friend.
Hold up. And then Likos is like, what?
I'm sorry, I have crushed upon another. You were dead to me. I loved you once. Goodbye.
Like, jeez.
And I wink at him. You know, I wink at him like kiddingly
Yeah.
because I'm a super obsessed now.
So, as you guys kind of like talk about mixers and all this stuff, you know.
I'll say one thing to Veles.
Mhm.
Once he sort of like comes around and we're with him, and I'm just like, "Did you get it out of your system, brother dear?"
Yes, I wrote a full letter to mother and father.
Congratulations. However, maybe next time, keep it close to the chest. It's called Don't Shit Where You Eat. You're so excited to be here.
I'm very excited to learn from the best. This
Don't
person definitely didn't have their
antagonize
best
them.
interest in your safety.
Don't antagonize. You can get the same results without screaming into the universe what your plans are. And sometimes that can deliver better results.
I
It's
don't
called
think you
keeping it
value.
close to the vet.
I don't think you value the importance of people's lives.
If I may say something, oh great, Your Majesty.
Please don't call me that.
Oh, okay. You've just been talking about being, a nobility from Atlantis, so I figured, part of it. Anyway, so look, as you may be aware, I don't give a shit about class and all that. I don't give a shit about learning. I'm just here to have the best time ever, and everyone to remember me by that. But if I can just give like a little bit of suggestion for like professors, like I use these techniques so that I don't like fall under the radar and get expelled. But if you want to be like top of the class or whatever, complimenting the professors and saying like, oh my gosh, your job must be so hard, thank you for everything that you do, like sucking up in that way and just being like trying to look at it from like their perspective in the best of way, like you can get so much out of them, and like maybe they can give you like pull you aside for like special like study lessons or whatever. Like, I'm just saying.
Liana,
Yeah.
out of character momentarily, I want to give you a moment to do an insight check, and I'm gonna make it DC 14.
Cool.
I like because I don't have to do anything. This is great. This love what
15.
You get from the conversation that you heard from Veles and Ellen that Veles was actually very upset for his sister's life being in danger. And now my reaction to what you just said is, sure, yeah, that sounds like a good thing. I'm not here to gain the professor's accolades. I'm here to be a better king when the time comes.
Well, as someone who has dealt with my own fair share of politics, to be a good leader, sometimes you gotta appease you have to appease the people around you, because you never know when you'll find a blade in your child's throat when they least expect it.
Oh, I'm not planning to have any children. That's what my sister is here for.
What? This.
Holy shit.
Please clarify that. Please clarify that, because that just went
Holy
like
shit.
another direction that I did not like.
So the way Veles sees it is he is not planning to have any children. His sister is in full capacity of deciding if she wants to have children.
Okay.
Now,
Thank you.
I know exactly what I said, and I know exactly what it was interpreted as.
Okay.
But this is Veles speaking.
All right. I was like, going on? What kind of shit is this? Atlantis culture. All right. Anyway, go ahead.
The thing is that Ellen will ride that wave and not say anything.
All right.
But I'm sure that Ellen at this point knows that Veles doesn't want any children.
Okay,
must have
so
Why
I'm going,
though? Yeah.
I'm gonna ignore that comment, and
Sure.
I was just saying that as an allegory for like you could have the knife like on your throat for people around you, or like your sister, because like delegation is fucking important, because you're gonna be dealing with like thousands of people, and you're not gonna be able to run everything. People are gonna run shit for you, and you have to be on good terms with them.
It's always better to have allies over enemies.
Hi, Weaver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Well, I just don't appreciate some things.
It's okay. I screamed at her too. So, you're not alone. I was pissed as well. Did you write to your father? Because I'm writing to my father.
Oh yeah, here's my letter.
Yeah, can I like copy your notes on this so I can like think of the best way to phrase it to my dad? Because, truth be told, he is not easily persuaded.
I mean, I did use a lot of vocabulary that comes from Atlantis, but if you can translate it, I mean, your dad did go there, so he'll probably understand.
Okay, I'll just skip over those words. I'll make it up. And I like start copying down the main points from his thing onto a piece of paper so I can use that as notes later to rewrite my letter.
So, as you guys are kind of, and you know, it's a biblioplex, so like you probably found a table somewhere to start jotting things down, and there's like a coffee shop there. So if you guys want, you can grab some coffees and stuff as you're
go get
working on it.
Blood, but I also find a librarian or something who can tell me the number or like the room or like where I can go to talk to like a dean of students
Okay.
or like the president of the school.
Jesus, you're going way to, take me to the top. I just want to go to the
I
top.
want to go to the top. I'm pissed. She's righteous. white suburban mom mad. Okay,
Oh no!
she's real pissed.
Well,
no.
well, since we're running out of time, because we're close to the 3-hour mark, we'll leave that for next time for sure.
Okay.
But what I would like to do, is do the leveling up, because you guys leveled up this session. So the way I want to do this is everyone just tell me like what class did you level up on, and then I want to end in one particular scene. We'll do the level up first and then end in one particular scene. So Leani, are you sticking with? All right, do you want to roll your damage? Sorry, your hit points.
Yeah, absolutely. Just 1d8, right? Yeah. Okay. 2. Cool.
All right. Got some 2. If you get a 1, I'll let you re-roll. Just letting you know for people. Who wants to go next?
Me.
All right. Roll your hit points.
Meh.
Do you want us to roll, or can we take the average?
So
I'm gonna say roll because I want to make it interesting.
roll my hit.
I don't like rolling because
Why am I
in rolling you
Can we
always
roll
get
and
less
still
than
take
the
the
average.
average?
Can you what?
Can we roll and still get the average?
I'm gonna roll.
You can roll. How about you just
Oh
roll?
fuck yes! This is so much better.
Okay, now you're convinced.
Damn,
Convinced.
This okay. So for people that don't know this, every time that I've rolled under an alley game, I've rolled 1s and 2s.
Damn.
This is the first time that I roll above the average. You have to go to the character mancer on the gear.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, and then you hit level up.
God.
Don't hit level 1 because then it'll erase everything. So we hit level
Right.
up.
Okay, so character mancer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, I should have explained that.
How do we get there?
So launch level plus character mancer.
Gear.
So you go to the. Let me open your character sheet, Weaver. We can do that real quick.
Oh, I got reckless attack and danger sense. Yes.
The one that says launch level plus character mancer. That one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, all you guys are leveling up, so my my roll 20 is getting slower because I feel like there's a lot of instances of character master going up.
Oh, that's a good one. A 6 is good.
Yeah, not on my die.
What is it?
It's a D8.
No, that's
No,
good.
it's good. That's good.
Your average is 5.
So Weaver, I'm gonna move you to the area. So it's a little gear right next to spells, and if you go all the way down, it says launch level plus character mancer.
Okay, I see it.
All right, cool.
It's just that if I get less than a 4, I'm gonna be so pissed.
I mean, that has been the story of my life.
But then it'll make it interesting. Trust me, guys. I like the rolling for the hit points.
Oh,
There you
shit!
go.
Yay!
Look at this. See? All right. And I think
Oh. Proficiency bonuses.
Weaver, you're up for the hit points.
Yeah, it'll add your constitution modifier automatically.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's
sure.
3 points.
Did not.
It did not.
Mm-mm.
It did not what?
It didn't change my constitution points.
It didn't happen?
No, you gotta finish the leveling up to do all that
yeah.
stuff. For it to change. But were you able to roll your hit points?
So I'm clicking roll and nothing is popping up.
Oh. Uh-oh. Let me
Weird.
Oh,
yeah.
I have to change the level to level 1, I think. Let me try it now.
do. Yeah. Oh, because you're
Yes, an 8.
Woohoo! All right, we're ending. So we got all the we got all the hit points. So here's where we're ending. All you guys, you're kind of like in the Biblioplex doing your own thing. And Weaver, you're kind of like holding the globe that you found at the forest, and you know you're just saying the command word. You're saying the command word to make it light up, and then make it, you know, light down, and then you hear something like in your head, and you hear, "It's time to open the box."
Mom?
No, it's not, Mom. Open the damn box you got from the tribes.
Okay. I don't feel like I'm supposed to. I'll go and pull it out and set it on my lap.
And so do you open the box, or is it just a box?
I'll sit there probably for like 20 seconds if nothing is said.
Oh my! Just open the freaking thing.
Okay, I'll open it.
And it's, you know, you kind of saw it, you kind of peeked through it, and it's the snake statue that you got from the tribes, and it's like, you know, you feel that whatever presence is talking to you, it's coming from this thing, and you start to feel like some sort of power emanating from it, and he's like, "Thank you. I needed to get out of there."
Oh. I'll just lift it out of the box and set it on like that table desktop.
All right. You want to get back home, right?
I mean, not right this minute, but that's a goal.
I'll help you, but you need to do something for me first.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
And then he starts to go into detail and starts to tell you like how to weave spells in a certain warlocky way. And you know, and he starts to like show you the ways of the warlock. And we'll pick it up from there next time.
Cool.
And that's how you gain your warlock level.
Right, maybe take him out to the roof and practice where no one's watching me.
Mm-hmm. All right, and I think we're gonna leave it here for tonight because we've been gone for so long, you know, for the East Coasters. So I want to let you guys go to sleep, and we'll leave it here for next time.
Cool.
Oh,
Game.
yeah, and Naja, don't worry, I'll give you the details of the person for next time. I promise. All right.
Yay.
Well, thanks a lot for everybody for stopping by and playing, and I'll see you guys next time.
Thanks, Alex.
Yeah.
Good game, guys.
Can you help me fix my points?
Yes, I will stay behind and I'll help you guys fix your point.
Thanks.
Yeah, so thank you guys for letting me play. I appreciate it. I'm sorry.
That
Thank you for
monologue is
joining
the best thing
us.
I've ever heard. It was the funniest. I was trying so hard not to laugh.
Wait, which monologue?
The one at the very end where you talked for, I think, 4 whole minutes straight. I was so impressed. I was like, she's not stopping. She's not stopping.
The one I didn't
Yeah,
hear.
Like straight up off your ass too, I'm sure. I don't know how you could have like had that
Yeah.
memorized ahead of time.
It was great. It was great.
Cool. Yeah, because if it's ever like I'm too much, it's like, Claire, shut the fuck up. I'm cool with that. So
No.
No, I like it.
No.
I like it. I thought it was great.
I appreciated the very close moment that you had with Veles, even though he doesn't appreciate it. But I, as the player character, do really appreciate it because this is the first time I play an asshole, and it's so fucking hard.
Mhm.
Because I want to be like, yes, I listen to you, and I want to change things. Oh wait, my character doesn't.
You have to think about it as a Karen, because Because like, here's the thing: everybody's the hero of their own story, right? So like,
Yeah.
if you talk to like, if you like listen to like really listen to like what a Karen says, even though like throwing masks like all over like a target, it's like, okay, they're being crazy, and it's like, there's not a justification for that. But if they say it's like, I just can't take it anymore, or I just have to send a message to these people, like, for them, even though like it is a terrible action in their mind, they're doing the right thing of, oh, I'm sending a message. So you have to have that singularity of focused on yourself and, hey,
Yes.
this is what's going to be best for me and my situation, and just shutting down that empathy, which is really hard. So
Do it, but like I immediately feel bad, and that's when I mute. But I have my reason. I even every time that I second guess myself, I write down my reasons so that I feel better about what I'm doing, and that I keep track of. This is actually character development, and I'm not going to like tell them right now because they are important for the plot. But there are reasons for why I am an asshole.
yeah, no, I mean, I personally separate it when we're in characters. Like, I don't know, because when I've done theater, I've had people like yell and scream and slap and hit me and call me the worst things imaginable. But like, I never took it personally because it was that it's not them as a person; it is the script.
It's the character. Yes.
So yeah, I get that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna stop the recording now on the stream, and let you guys, whoever needs to go to sleep, go, and we'll we'll pick up again in the next couple weeks.
Cool.
Y'all.
Yeah, thank you guys. If there's anything that like you liked, anything that you didn't like, just want to chat, let me know. I'll be done.
I wanted to ask what death sticks are.
Yeah.
Oh,
Seriously.
death sticks.
All right, I'll
Yeah.
stop the recording here.